today we're going to play some Outlanders, which is an IGC showcase. Thank you, IGC, for the keys so we can share this game with our community. And also the dev is Pomelo Games, which I kind of giggled when I saw that because I love pomelos.
You do.
Pomelos are like a huge grapefruit.
Your grandma introduced me to them.
Yeah, they're really good, and I love pomelos. So I was like happy to see. Oh my god, they named themselves after that citrus fruit that I love so much. But yeah, it's by Pomelo Games. It's kind of, I think this is a city builder. And it's supposed to be super cozy. We actually watched Jade. Jade did a showcase for this as well, too. But I'm going to have Nord read the description of the game, and then we'll jump in.
Welcome to the Outlands, a faraway place where work is hard but rewarding, where people dream big but stay grounded, where friends become family, and settlements become cities.
Okay, so there you go. And
that was the cheesiest voice possible. There you go.
Oh
Actually, I probably could have done a slightly
cheesy. Please don't.
Oh, right. Let's not do cheesier.
Let's not be cheesy.
Okay,
let's jump in, Nord. Also, if y'all want to right now, go to the Steam link. That I don't know if Nord already put it in. Did you put it in chat?
I did a little bit ago, but
yeah,
I can do it again.
I don't think that was the right one.
Oh, did you need to update it?
Yeah. Here, I already did it. Anyways, go to that Steam link and go wishlist the game Outlanders if you're interested in it, or you can wishlist it later. That really helps out the devs because it kind of pushes it up in the algorithm on Steam so other people can see it. And if you go to that specific link, it really helps out IGC because it's a tracking link, and that way the devs will know that you found them through IGC.
All right.
And if you want to follow IGC, that Beacons link right there has multiple platforms that they're on. Okay, now we're ready to jump in.
We're going to get started. Let's try to learns. We're going to do some tutorial first.
If you want, you can shut off the light.
Did it, maybe I had it waiting too long?
Now it's not responding?
Yeah. We'll just,
the big blue play button didn't work?
No. So
okay, so we'll give it a second.
No, it's that was my fault. We were sitting on that screen for quite some time. We'll get this going again. This is fine, exactly, Thorn. This is fine.
This is like every one of our streams. At this point, we live in fire.
We look forward to the technical difficulties.
Like, this is just how we live, okay?
Jorda, a natural leader, her confident attitude won her a few fans, for whom she works tirelessly.
Fjorda. I thought you said Florida.
No,
Fjorda. Okay.
No, this is Fjorda woman, unlike Florida man.
Fjorda woman. Can you turn off the light?
Yes. Whom she works tirelessly, even if it means putting her personal life aside. Her mission: explore Tudor Isle and learn the basics of building a town. All right, we're gonna learn that. Let's see about some proficiency. Don't expect much.
You're talking about us.
Actually, building games. I've been doing that for a number of years. SimCity.
Well, yeah. Well, let's see how proficient you can be.
We'll see. Welcome to Tudor Isle, a place specifically designed to get you up to speed with the basics of leading a town. Click anywhere to continue. I like that option.
Okay.
I like clicking anywhere. Let's start with the camera. Try looking for a forest. WASD, and we got mouse. Okay. No. Oh, this. Yep. This works. Do we got zoom in and zoom out? Do we got? Yep. We got twisting. All right. Okay. Yeah. No. This is like it's snappy, and it goes right to it. Yep. All right. They got the UI functioning down. Good. All right. Nice. Now a leader's job is to keep their followers happy. Click on one of your followers to see how they're doing. Well, these ones are over here digging. So let's check out what them. Barris. He's 31 years old. He's gonna take a day off. Bueller. All right. Frequently picks his nose, a nasty habit. Great. He's kind of happy.
He's into tree farming.
Yep. All right. Uh-oh, this one's pretty unhappy.
He can keep his boogery fingers at the trees. Okay?
I hope that's not what he's been eating, but whatever.
He's
This one's pretty unhappy. Followers need food and shelter to be happy. Click
He
anywhere
might
to
not
continue.
need food.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Select the housing tab. Let's get some houses. It looks like we have one option right now. It's a modest house. Takes 15 hours to build. Uses 6 wood. From the looks of everything, we probably need the entrance to be facing towards the road. I'm assuming.
Why are they wearing prison jumpsuits? I know
we don't ask those questions, Thorn. Just let them live their life.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. I can't tell you that.
They asked us not to bring up their past, okay? Jeez.
Oh my god, that's funny.
All right, here's the forager's hut.
It does look like prison jumpsuits, though. Oh, that's hilarious.
This
is not a prison, I swear. I swear.
Or do I just click on this? Oh, yep. All right. Let's take you. He's collecting wood.
You can always zoom in if you want to look at. That's like my favorite thing to do in these kinds of games, is zoom in every now and then. This is what they're doing. Add worker. You're hitting add worker, so I don't know. Work.
What's going on here? A cabin. You are... I think it's locked up. Okay.
Did it lock up again?
Yeah, it's locked up. Yeah, it's
okay.
I'm gonna try.
Maybe we can't do.
I'm gonna try turning off some stuff.
Okay.
Try to see if that helps.
Okay. That's really weird though, because I can't remember us having a time where a game was like constantly crashing like that for you.
That's true, but you know, hey, we'll roll with the punches. I did get a Windows update yesterday. And I love Windows 11. It never breaks the way things are working, never changes them for the worse.
Yeah.
This
is an Australian situation, Thorn. It might be. Who knows? You know, I don't know. I hope not. But it could be. You know, I didn't know about the history of Australia. And about how they had sent like prisoners down there until Nord had told me about it.
They really don't appreciate when that's all you talk to them about.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because
when I was in Kuwait and kept getting in fights with the Aussies, that was one of the things. It was that and that's not a knife.
They didn't like that.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie. and they're like, that's a British accent. What the hell? I was like, I can't tell the difference, and neither can you. And rude. That would really get them. All right. Here we go.
Okay, Fjorda. Let's start over, Fjorda.
I like the way it looks. The art style where it has the blend of colors.
Yeah. I think it just looks really super cozy. It's that same kind of art style that they use almost for like For the King, that polygonal type of style.
I was about ready to say it has For the King aesthetics, but a couple others too.
Yeah,
it's just like kind of
we did another city builder that I forgot.
Filter or whatever.
Soul Wife said, "Oi, oi, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie."
There you go. Exactly. That's exactly what they want to hear.
Soul's got it.
Nothing makes an Aussie happier than, just saying that. They'll love you for life.
Hi, Soul. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today.
Let's do it right here, just in case we end up building.
We ran out of water today.
Oh my, yeah, that was a thing.
So okay, we live in the country and we're on a well, but it's like a shared well with our neighbors. And so, but our neighbors has the well on their property, so we pay them a certain amount every year. And then also when we bought the place where we live, we had to like put like a, what do you call it? Like a, not down payment, but it's like
A security deposit.
yeah, the security deposit. So that way, if the well breaks or something happens, they have money to be able to go and fix the well. But apparently, there's bad wiring, and we did have a well issue like months back, but they just like reset it, and they're like, it's all good. But they never, they never told us that there was also bad wiring. So then they called us up. Well, actually, Nord messaged them and said, hey, we don't have water. And they're like, oh, yeah, well, we have bad wiring and da-da-da-da-da. And so we didn't have water for quite a while, but they had called the well. They had to call the well people to come out and fix it. So we didn't have water for quite a while.
Yeah.
That's something that's kind of a downside to living
in the boonies.
Country. Yeah.
So here's my thought process on that. I want us to get our own well. And then I would like to set up a tank that's at one of the higher points on our property.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can use gravity feed so that if the well stops for any reason, we still have, X amount of water ready to go.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
The thing is we might have to build it on top of a building or something so that it's elevated enough.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right. Country life, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our water is fantastic. I mean, like, it tests really well.
We sound like a couple of country bumpkins when we start talking about that.
Y'all, we got this water coming out of the well, and it is good. I use it for the drinkings and the washings. I've never been so clean. All right.
I miss city water because of that. You know that? Because it's just, you don't have to think about it. You just get water. You might have to get a plumber if your pipes aren't working, but you don't have to worry. I am the
exact opposite. Like, there are so many chemicals going on in that.
Yes,
and
that's
like,
true.
Dude, when they were checking, like, because we're close to Seattle, when they were checking the tap water in Seattle, it almost had enough dosage for Prozac.
Really?
In it.
A lot.
Yeah, because they can't filter that out when it goes through wastewater treatment plants.
It's like free depression, antidepressant.
Yes, but
pills.
It also includes all sorts of other drugs too. So
I guess that's true, but I don't know.
I guess you were looking at the positive. Hey, free Prozac.
I was looking at the positive in the sense of, like, I don't really want to pay somebody to deal with the well stuff. That's it's not cheap.
Well, here's the thing. We would have just had the money ourselves instead of putting it in a deposit that's split between the two people on the well.
That's true. Sorry, y'all. Like, I know this can be kind of boring when we talk about that.
What the hell is he? Why are they talking about a well?
Thorn, Asus is making a Steam Deck competitor, and one of its selling points is it will run Windows 11. Well, Windows 11 is not much of a selling point at this point.
Well, I'm sure it'll do really well.
Was that a well joke?
Yeah, it was. Well. All right. So we got a sawmill is our next thing. This is kind of reminding me of V Rising when it comes to that. Anyways, turn logs into planes. It's as exciting as it sounds. So we got 2 of them without a home, 3 are unemployed. Housing tip: there are no more places to live. Followers need free housing slots in order to have families. Okay, so
they talked about sedated fish. Did you see that, Nord? Because this is stuff I didn't really know.
Yeah.
They talked about sedated. I'm glad I didn't know that stuff because I don't really. Okay, I know some things about the news. I keep myself relatively informed, but there's like a point where I can't process all of it because it makes me feel sad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I have to like kind of avoid some of it at some points too. I know that sounds bad, right? It sounds like, oh, you just want to like stay in the dark and not know. And it's like, no, I do know.
Everybody has to set their limits that they're personally comfortable with.
Yeah, so I kind of have to like.
That's just how life is.
Like I take in some of the information, but I can't like. I used to be obsessed with that kind of stuff, but it was really, really an emotional like draw, so I couldn't keep doing it.
I wonder if they both have to be.
Not bad at all. News is consuming. It can really take a toll on how one can feel. I do the same. Yeah. It's it's a lot. Like,
got that. So 3 are unemployed, and 2 don't have a home. This home will help. Let's go ahead and get a couple more employed. Cool thing about this, you can pause it and then give out all these orders and stuff.
oh, you
I
like
I
that.
wasn't sure what this was,
It's
but
a
it's our
pumpkin patch. Or...
it's our stockpile.
Oh.
It's a pumpkin patch. So it has 6 wood, 2 mushrooms, and 9 tomatoes.
Oh, those are tomatoes. I thought they were pumpkins.
Yeah, they're huge tomatoes. I mean, look at these mushrooms, man.
They were pumpkins.
These are the types of mushrooms.
You can use those pumpkins to carve just like a jack-o'-lantern. Like here's the funny thing. I dislike tomatoes on my sandwiches, but I love tomatoes just on the side and eat them by themselves. But I don't like tomatoes like on my sandwich, because like I feel like it turns my sandwich kind of sloppy. So that's why I've never liked tomatoes on sandwiches. Soul said, I watch daily news in the AM and then I kind of turn it off the rest of the day, to be honest. Maybe local in increments. Yeah, and when you do it in smaller increments, I think it works a lot better, to be honest.
I mean, there's only so much bad news a person wants to have.
Yeah.
In all honesty, everybody has their limits on just about anything.
Yeah.
I mean, even useful information, like you can only learn so much in a given day.
And then it's like, okay, my brain's filled.
Exactly.
No more. You know what it reminds me of? We were watching Grace and Frankie the other day, and you remember Robert was having a hard time with his memory, and Saul was like, you don't remember our kissiversary? And he's like, I have an important file and an unimportant file, and the plan always works. And and I feel like, you know, I wish that's the way it actually worked. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So important and not important. So that way, if I need to recall something important, I can. Or it's generally, I wish there was actually not just 2 files. I wish it was like 3 files, like important, not important, and somewhere in between, and then maybe a 4th that's like overall stuff. You know what I mean? Like I really wish.
You know what we really need? External hard drives. You're just like, you know what? I don't need this right now. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah.
Out here, I'll use it later. Whatever.
And I see you over there with your millions of tabs open. Like,
hush, hush.
I'm like,
that's between me and Bing. Okay. Nobody asked you.
Like I can't do that. I used to do that. I can't do that.
What's wrong
Are
with
there
you?
news sites where you can filter out stuff you don't want to see? That would be nice.
Actually, there are. You can set up a SMS feed in a certain way so that you only get, certain types of things. So that's an availability.
So I use Google News. So Nord says he uses Bing because, Thorn said Bing. Yeah.
Yes, it's.
I know Thorn, but he was having
Windows
problems with
11
Chrome,
kept
so.
Windows 11. I cannot get any sound. With Chrome. I've tried everything. I've reinstalled it. I've done all sorts of stuff. So I just settled. I also
you said settled pretty enthusiastically because that's pretty much what it was.
And then there was the same thing with Firefox and whatever. So I was just like, the only one that kept regularly working was Bing, especially for being able to bring up maps, being able to bring up stuff like that, because I'll use that when we're going around. So anyway.
Yeah, Bing is like, I forgot it.
But no more judgments. Jeez, Thorn.
Thorn's like, I hear judgment in that text.
This is interesting. Okay, Lumberjack Base and Lumberjack Cabin seem to be like the same in every way except for their cost.
The news are going to be all over tomorrow. What?
You mean as a result of Bakhmut falling? Or
I didn't know Yeah, I don't know that. I didn't know what. I don't know what's happening. I don't, because I haven't. Today's just been about the well for me. Okay, that's
This
my
is the
news.
foragers.
We had no water today. That's my news. Like, I don't really know what's. I looked on Twitter a little bit and liked people's tweets. Like, I try to stay away from some negative tweets. Although I like who here likes Ask Aubrey, because she really puts well, I'm assuming pronouns, but they put up some good, like, interesting tweets. And then I found recently on Twitter, like, even though, like, my whole feed's, like, messed up compared to where it used to be since Elmo, but Elmo's pretty chaotic. But I found this other person who's like I don't know if they're a psychologist or what, a doctor. But this person, she always does really good, like, tweets. And there was a tweet about how to deal with emotionally immature people, and how, like where that kind of comes from. And I thought it was really interesting, because I have I have some emotionally immature people in my life that I have to deal with, and I thought it was a really great tweet. But I mean, other than that, I haven't really been seeing a whole lot of news lately.
Brandon, you think she's talking about you?
Are you emotionally immature, Brandon?
You know what? If you're able to recognize that you're emotionally immature, that's
actually a lot of maturity.
That's a decent amount of maturity, right there.
Yeah, because they say emotional immature people have a hard time with self-reflection, and you're self-reflecting, so you're actually pretty emotionally mature. You're proving it right there.
Okay. I thought she was making out with somebody else, but I guess she was eating a mushroom.
Yeah, see, Soul knows who I'm talking about with the Ask Aubrey. Nord got on and saw Ask Aubrey because I introduced it to Nord, and Nord's like, I can't believe some of this stuff happens. Like, like, what is happening?
Yeah. That's another one of those. Like, I wouldn't want to see everything that she says every day, because I don't need to lose that much more faith in humanity.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes they're funny, though.
I already look down upon our people.
Except for not our people here in chat. We love y'all. Brandon said, no, I am in real life. Emotional. I don't really believe that, Brandon, but only because I buy Transformer figures, but no, I hide my emotions. Well, the fact that you admit it and you're willing to be vulnerable kind of does show some amount of emotional maturity. So, like, I don't really 100% believe that. But yeah. Like when I think emotionally immature, I think, like, you, like, project blame on other people. You can never be wrong.
Is this a forager set?
That kind of, like, toxic behavior kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying, Brandon? And I've never really seen you be like that. Like, I think, like, buying Transformers does not automatically make you immature or emotionally immature. Soul said, she helped me assess something that I was dealing with one day, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. Thanks, lady. Yeah, like, there are actually some very helpful people on Twitter that I'm, like, really grateful for, actually. Thorn says, Nord tells us how he really feels about us.
When you don't want it the most.
Yeah. Yeah, it means, like, not being aware and outburst. Yeah, exactly, Soul. Like, that's, like, 100%.
Well, like, okay, so technically speaking, there aren't very many narcissists in the world. It's fairly uncommon, technically. However, if you hang out with people, you might find that to not feel to be the case. So, keeping that in mind, they're being able to self-reflect is one of those key things that shows a differentiation that from people with narcissism.
Yeah.
So.
And also, that's pretty normal, being a kid or a teenager and being emotionally immature. I really was too. especially as a teenager. I think it was worse for me as a teenager than as a kid. Do they all vote? Okay, I will stop. Like, that is. Wait, what, Brandon? Always wonder why so many people have an issue with being wrong about something or apologizing. Thorne said. I think some people.
Our culture really doesn't reward thought processes.
Yeah,
and like figuring things out on your own.
And apologizing almost feels like you're wrong, and for some reason, I don't know why I was about to go into my Texas
California raisins
accent there, but for some reason, I don't know why in a lot of our, like if you're at work, for example, like sometimes you can't show like being wrong, and I say this coming from like I was in the military for a couple of years. Nord was in the military longer, and they tell you to basically act confident even if you don't know something, and that
maybe even
actually,
more so if you don't know something.
Yeah, that actually gets you pretty far in the military when you can do that. A lot of egos. So yeah, that's it's kind of it is. Soul said exactly, Nora, because it's ego. It takes time to actually want to do that. Some people rather walk in the dark than see the light for themselves. Yep.
That's 100% the case.
Thorne said, I'm wrong a lot, and I have no problem admitting it.
I taught myself to.
It does take work.
Okay, dude.
Totally right.
Oh, he did it. All right. At first, he wasn't using his axe. It was on his back.
Really? Was he just?
The axe was on his back, and he was swinging his hands at the tree. But then it worked out.
He learned. He
learned.
learned.
Exactly.
See, you can have faith. We all can learn how to use an axe instead of our hands when chopping down a tree.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. It's true, Soul. It makes people vulnerable. Like, it's lots of factors that go into it, like a Venn diagram. Yep.
I'm gonna go fast on that.
That's exactly right. Yeah, good idea speeding it up. I'm glad they have a speed up button. I was thinking this reminds me of a game we played last year, and it was also a city builder. And remember, I had an orc who was like rubbing the deer's butt for some reason.
Oh God, what was that?
The like Noble Fates, or
yeah, I think so.
I don't know if that's the right name. Could be totally wrong.
Secretly composing a song, dude. You're supposed to be chopping down trees.
Oh my God, artist.
Neither cat nor dog person. A mystery. Gunnar, you are not a mystery. You're just lazy.
This happened on Jade's, except for it was a painter. Freaking artists. Like,
as long as they're happy.
They're just happy composing a song. Hey, Dwayne, it's good to see ya.
Dwayne, how you doing?
Hey, question, do you know when my VIP badge expires? Whenever I feel like it. Not really. I don't remember when you spend your points. Here's the secret to when you spend your points on a VIP badge. I pretty much let you keep it. Unless, like, I've always, every year I've wanted to just, like, take away everybody's VIP badges and then give them out as y'all buy them. But I really just want to give everybody a VIP badge. So that's why I have them up for sale with Razzies. So if you have Razzies, you want to buy it, you can get it. But as soon as all the VIP badges get filled up, I think I'm going to take away all the VIP badges, and then y'all can spend Razzies on them, because really, I just wish I could give everybody a VIP badge that shows up. I look at it as a badge for the people that are like they come and hang out with us. And if you spend the Razzies, you can get the VIP. I'm not like focused on taking it away. Even though I say you get it for a year, I think it's more like you get it for, I can take it away in a year, but you might get it longer. Does that make sense? How about that? Like, that's what it means when you buy the VIP badge. You get it for a year, but I could take it away after the year. But not take it, I won't, it's not like, if I take it away, it's not in the sense of punishing It's going to be in the sense of like, well, all of the badges have been bought up, and so I think we need to like clear so everybody and new people can buy it too. Because I really think everybody should be able to get a badge that wants a badge, you know? Even though I know Twitch doesn't work that way.
Lady?
Twitch is more about competition.
Kaja, you can do it.
What is Kaja supposed to be doing?
Birds are her least favorite kind of animal. She's picking up food.
Okay.
You're mostly full. Whatever. Man, everybody
Brandon
here
said,
is
"I'm sorry, I
slackers.
know you said no politics, but being egotistic and not."
Dude,
We don't have like a strict no politics because I will bring up politics every night because there's like a lot of messed up stuff happening.
yeah.
And I feel like sometimes it needs to be discussed.
That's more of a don't be a flippant individual about politics.
Yeah.
And don't seek to cause problems with others. You've already seen us talk a lot about politics, Brandon.
Yeah, it's true. So, like, I'm not like, no politics ever. I try not to I like to keep the chat chill, but I'm okay with a little bit of politics. And I say it every now and then where I'm like, if you've ever noticed, I'm pretty heavily left-leaning, and I say it out loud because I need certain people to understand that this, this community may not be a good fit for them. And I would rather my community be smaller and a good fit for specific people than like everybody and like we're just not a good mesh, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like some people I don't vibe with, and they don't vibe with me, and I'm okay with that. That's why I try to put it out there. Sorry, I know you said no politics. Oh, okay, just checking. Dwayne said, yeah, no problem, Dwayne. you probably will have your VIP badge for a while, unless, like I said, all the VIP badges get bought up. Then I will probably start taking away VIP badge. But it doesn't mean that y'all did anything bad. It just means it's time to buy them again because they all got sold out. And if you've had yours for a year or more, then I could take it away, and then you can rebuy it. Because I want to give everybody a VIP badge. So that is the kind of predicament I'm in. Brennan, I got plenty of Razzies waiting. I am a leftist. Okay. Well, we know you fit in here, Brandon, because we haven't had any problems. So, and as long as you're pretty much chill.
I make Bernie Sanders look like a Republican.
Like, if we were no politics at all, there would be no Nord Rant option. Yes, because that's mostly what Nord Rant's about.
This is true.
But part of the reason that I put that out there, too, is because I used to stream on Facebook, and I found out very quickly that a lot of the people on Facebook were not leftists. And I was just like, oh, this might explain something. So, like I said earlier, do not watch the news tomorrow, Brandon said.
Probably as a result of the arrest. I was thinking more along the lines of international. We're probably talking about in our country.
Oh, okay, okay. And you have to remember, it's as we're getting older, me and Nord have probably gotten more liberal as we've gotten older. But people have always told me that you'll become more conservative as you get older. But that has not been the case for me. Hasn't been the case for Nord. I have seen it with like other people, and to me, it's kind of weird.
I listened to too much Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
And I'm only kind of kidding when I...
Like I said earlier, do not watch this. And I lost my first account on Facebook because of the election, fighting with Trump bots. It happens, Brandon. I am not even... I have a Facebook account, but I really only use the Messenger because sometimes I chat with my sister, rarely. Sometimes she messages me and she uses it. And then also I have like old friends from like high school, and so that's how they kind of get a hold of me from time to time, when most of them just say like, oh, Merry Christmas. Like, it's my friends from high school, like, I don't consider them super close. Like, we're not super close anymore. But I do appreciate when they like check in and say hi, which happens from time to time. Soul said, great band, Nord.
I know.
Now you do what they told you. Nord's like, no!
I can get a great song.
Brennan said, I also found it funny that Hazzy is the third vet that is leftist that I follow here where I live, and they are mostly Republican. Yeah. That happens a lot. There's a lot of vets that are...
Well, we are in the boonies.
Yeah, we're in the boonies, so there's a lot where we live. So our state is very blue, but there are specific spots that are, like, certain counties are pretty red. And because we live out in the boonies, it tends to be red. But because Seattle, the Seattle area is so blue, usually what ends up happening is we go blue anyways because the population of Seattle. So thank you, Seattle. Like,
everything on the other side of the Columbia River is just northern. Like, if you think about what Idaho is like, that's what Eastern Washington. And if you don't know what Idaho is like, well, God bless you.
So, but I mean,
I'm not saying there isn't natural beauty there, but
my tribe is from northern Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, and so like I have family there, and it was really convenient when I lived in Spokane for us to get care on the res in Plummer because of that. So that was like a thing, and there's really pretty areas over there, but in general, a lot of the views is very conservative.
And like, go ahead, sorry.
Brandon said, so when I lost my account, I lost a 5-year badge to your page. Really? Oh my gosh, it sucks. Well, I haven't been on my page in a long time, if it makes you feel any better. So I don't even know. I wouldn't be shocked if I've lost all of my content that was on my Facebook page, because I think they were saying they were going to do that. Facebook, I guess, didn't, with the gaming streaming stuff, they did not do so well. There was a article that I saw as well too, and it's their gaming stuff, like, I guess it turned into a lot of like people not actually gaming and or trying to sell stuff or whatever was happening.
It is, I don't know. There was a whole lot of pay to win sort of stuff going on with it.
And there was a lot more bots than a lot of people knew about. And then,
I mean, that's not to say that there aren't a lot of bots on Twitch. If you see the figures on the numbers of bots on Twitch,
that's
oh my
true.
god.
Yeah.
But Facebook was very little other than bots.
But also they were, and when you first stream on Facebook, they will kind of like boost your numbers, but it's not real. Because it's like the streams could be like on the side of your feed, and that counts as a view, but they're not a real viewer. So you feel like, because I'll be honest, I felt like the shit at some points on Facebook, because I was like, oh my god, like one point I had 1,000 viewers and I was like, oh my freaking god, why is nobody talking? You know what I mean? I'm like, and so I would come away from that link, I feel like the shit, I got like 1,000 viewers, but like, I know the people talking and I'm cool with the people talking, but like there's no, like, for 1,000 viewers the engagement didn't match. So I don't know, like I would rather have real people than like a pumped up fake number, you know what I mean? Like because I'm actually trying to build a space for people that actually want to interact with us and y'all vibe with us, but I don't want this fake feeling of like, oh my god, I got all these views, but they don't mean anything. Facebook was pushing smaller streams out, so they screwed the bigger streamers. They also lost their ad revenue. now and fighting with Kick just like Twitch. Yeah, I'm not into the, I did not like the Facebook streaming. Like, did not. Honestly, I didn't. I really, to start streaming on Twitch, it took a lot of courage. I really saw Twitch as like, oh, that's for people that really know what they're doing.
You saw it as the pros.
Yeah, so wasn't comfortable with moving over to Twitch when I first started streaming. I was like, we'll do it on Facebook. And then it was actually
it was
Jen.
Good training wheels for you.
Yeah, it was good training wheels. And then Jen moved over and was like, I think y'all will like Twitch a whole lot more than Facebook. Because of some of the issues that me and Jen were talking about that we were both having with Facebook. Jen had the courage to go over to Twitch, and I was like, I'm not ready quite yet. How about you let me know like how that goes?
Runs the fastest. He was just rolling around in front of our lumberjack cabin.
Yeah, I talked to Jen on Twitter from time to time. Me and Jen are still in contact. Yeah, she doesn't stream anymore though. Yep, I miss her streams. She was a good streamer. She was a very positive person as well. You talked to Jen on being... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Jen's still playing World of Warcraft. I talked to her on Twitter, so I'm glad she's still on Twitter, to be honest.
On that note, I'm probably going to be getting rid of...
Yeah, Nord's kind of like not doing it with the Blizzard stuff anymore, so...
I was thinking about...
I'm not getting rid of my account.
I was thinking about crashing my rank, getting it as low as Bronze 5, and then giving it over to fans so we can do a Bronze to GM on it. Which, that would be kind of cool, being Nordic Monkey as a Grandmaster. But otherwise, there isn't much that I could...
Gave me Light Paw 2 weeks ago. Ooh, nice. Super rare Fox Spirit Beast. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of that on Twitter.
I'm pretty sure Hazzy has been looking at stuff like that. So, our food supplies are doing okay. We're gonna need more on the... But how many builders do we have? Everybody is working. We have a lot of children now. Running out of food. Shut up! None of your business.
You do come back to D4. It looks good. I played beta. Brandon said. Thorn said, I liked beta. So did I, Brandon said. After I got past the 4 different queues. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be shocked that they had like long ass queues. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be headed back. To be honest, sometimes I think about WoW because I had a good time in WoW, but I just don't have the.
That's a big apple.
I don't have the time for something like WoW. WoW is too much, yeah, and I don't really want to pay money for it again, so I'm kind of like, you know. I feel like it's a big time commitment. And when I was part of a guild and I was raiding, like, I really enjoyed that. But I've also come to accept that World of Warcraft for me was raiding. That's the stuff that I actually really liked. I didn't think I was good at it or anything like that. And I had super duper... Y'all probably remember this when I used to stream WoW. I had bad performance anxiety. Like, especially... when I was streaming, when I was raiding with the guild that I had joined. I don't know if any of y'all remember, like, one of the first couple of raids I did. I would get so jittery and nervous, and it was just bad.
Which is funny, because you used to, like, raid, like, doing server first type stuff back in the day, but...
I don't
stuff
know
changes.
why. Yeah. Just had really bad performance anxiety. It was, I don't know.
Are you a kid, or are you a worker?
It was like I wanted to do well for the guild, and then I was also streaming it. I was putting so much pressure on myself. Dragonflight looks good. Dragon riding is fun, but the rest is too much, Brandon's saying. Why aren't you like what aren't you liking about Diablo 4? Thorn asked. Or who are you asking? Or wait,
I think that's Dragonflight.
I'm sorry. I'm like I was thinking Diablo 4.
That would probably be a 4 rather than an F.
Oh my god. Ah, my brain. My brain. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate it.
All right, how many days do we have to do this?
I don't know if y'all remember, but we had somebody part of the community named Elaine, and I think her Twitch chat name was Brunhilde. Here on Twitter, I mean on Twitch. Here on Twitter. No, here on Twitch, and she's a really awesome person. Really liked her. The funny thing was, she was from an area in Idaho where Nord had family. Sandpoint, I think it was. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yep.
Older lady, really liked her. But I remember her being there for one of my streams, and she was like, "Damn, I can really tell that you're very stressed out." I'm like, yeah, I know.
That helps. Thank you for noticing.
I'll never forget it. Like, I was just like, because my hands were shaking, and I'm pretty sure my voice was shaking.
All right. I think we can put one more person back to work over here. We have one builder. We have 4 getting food. Food's doing fine.
Look at our cute people. They don't look like they have prison jumpsuits on anymore, Thorn. It's green now. We're greens. This is good. Green is good, right?
Sure.
Green is calming. Bright orange jumpsuit, maybe not so much.
Get rid of one of these, and yeah, we'll have you start chopping down or making boards. And when this person makes the boards, then they'll be taken over here to build Drakkar, Yorda's new ship. Drakaris.
What I don't like about Diablo 4 is that it doesn't come out until June. Yeah, I could see that feeling like a wait. Events are too much. The Tuskar episode. Crafting is stupid. Too much to do. I got less time now. Those sound like good complaints to me. Crafting is really crazy and gathering sucks with dragon riding. Yes, and confusing. They went from prison to Soylent Green. Hey now. Hey, that's at least that's sustainable.
I don't think we have enough people for it. Okay,
they can make babies, can't they?
Yes, we're actually
very
doing really
sustainable.
good. You've been watching too many Yellow Jackets episodes.
Oh yeah, y'all, if you have Showtime, watch Yellow Jackets. It's a really good series. It's kind of creepy. It's a little scary, but it's a good series.
It's just the right amount of cannibalism.
It's just the right amount of cannibalism, yeah. But yeah, Melanie Linsky is like one of the
Your favorite actress.
Yeah, actors in it, and I really like her. And also, what's his name? Can't even remember his name right now.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood is in it last episode for the first time, which I was like really happy because like one of my favorite movies is called y'all know because I always say it and I can't remember it because it's a long ass.
I don't want to be a part of this world anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of this world anymore. And it's Melanie Linsky and Elijah Wood, and they are so good together. So I was just really happy to know that Elijah Wood and Melanie Linsky are like on the same set. I don't know if they're going to interact at all, but
trees
I
come
hope
back.
they do.
Trees come back. Good. So it is sustainable-ish. Okay.
Soul Vibe said, "Did you watch Wilfred on FX? What's Wilfred about? I've never even heard of it."
I am not familiar.
Granted, they did not go from felony to misdemeanor. They went to felony to Soylent Green, not misdemeanor.
We're almost halfway there on getting this thing built, and I think we had to get it done by day 40, so we're doing good.
That show was so underrated. Elijah Wood is in it. Oh, really? It's an Australia show? Okay, I'll check it out. I've been looking for some more, like, good shows because I feel like I don't have enough.
This is a waste.
I'm saying that because lately it's just been hard to find shows I want to watch. I've been watching Alaska Daily, but they finished the season like last week, so I'm kind of sad because I thought it was a really good series, but it's not getting enough love,
dude,
at all.
Can I rant?
You can rant.
Okay, and I'm not meaning to take anything away from the game here. I absolutely am enjoying this game, but I can also rant at the same time. So
yes, and we can watch your green people like build up the logs. Like,
we're doing good on the wood. Let's actually reduce that.
Chaotically wholesome and slightly raunchy. It's so old it didn't last. Oh, really? Okay. Been watching Kaduko's basketball. Oh, it's anime. Okay.
All right. We're gonna look at getting another foraging hut. I'm gonna build this one. There we go. So,
go ahead,
when this one's ready to go down. Anyways, so there was somebody reviewing Alaska Daily, and they're like, "Hey, don't we already have a show like this, but it was about Mexican women?" And it's just like,
it was from God, it was a famous thing. It was what is the?
It was like New Yorker.
No, not New Yorker. No.
Washington Post.
No, it's like one of the ones that Matt Taibbi wrote for.
Oh yeah. Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was Rolling Stone.
Yeah, it was Rolling Stone.
That's what they said about Alaska Daily, and I was like, what?
And it's just like I don't know. If any of you have spent time in Canada, especially working with tribes up there, like it's a huge issue.
Yeah.
Of course, it's also an issue in Alaska as well.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick, and then you can go. Okay. So that show with Elijah Wood is not an anime, but you've been watching anime, and the show Wilfred is Elijah Wood. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, sorry.
I think we're actually going to need more stockpile. Go ahead and get built over here. Okay. They'll have a builder. They can work on that. And since this is filling up,
how is the management so far?
Pretty good. I was concerned that I wasn't going to be getting stuff done fast enough for this. I was kind of, I was not doing things optimally there for a while, but that's also because I didn't know about the optimization best to do.
Yeah.
What's going on? Where are you people like running low?
You see how they move so fast in their little profile pictures? That's funny to me.
Well, I do have it at 2 times speed.
Well, yeah, but like they show them moving super duper fast in their profiles is really funny. It's like they're freaking out.
Okay, it looks like we just grew. Oh, baby was born. All right, so now we have to have another house.
Lauren said that show on Amazon that had a similar storyline also is canceled. What? Are you serious? Like, what? It feels like everything I love they end up canceling. I was just happy there's another show that's coming up here in April called Somebody Somewhere. I know a lot of people wouldn't be into this because it's very like normal. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like normal people that you would probably meet, and it's about this woman who she took care of her sister who had just passed, and she comes back to, well, I don't know if she was living in the Midwest, but she comes back to the Midwest where she's from, where her parents live and her other sister lives, and that's basically what the show is about. And it's really like just normal stuff, but it's good, and it's about like self-expression, and it's just really good. You gotta watch it if you're into like realistic stuff. But it's not like sad or anything. I mean, some of it's sad, but like it's more happy than it is sad. So I like it. So that's another show that's coming that I can't wait to see. They got a second season, but I don't expect them to have any more than that because the second season doesn't have as many episodes as the first season had. So we'll see how that goes. Dwayne, I just do the free shows like Roku Live TV and Pluto TV and YouTube. Hey, that works. Sometimes there's stuff on there to watch. We watch old movies on those things sometimes.
All right, we officially have some people without food.
I want to watch Sweet Tooth, but I haven't got into it yet. I've never even heard of Sweet Tooth.
I need these people to actually build. Okay.
They have nice anime options. I haven't really gotten into an anime.
I would really rather that they weren't doing this. I would really rather that they were doing the thing so that we could get food since we have 0 food.
Yeah.
But, oh, I could pause it. Okay. Well, it's almost done now. Let's just let it go.
Well, you have it super fast, so yeah. I haven't really, it's been a while since I have been watching One Punch Man, and I do like it, but I can only watch so much of it. If I watch anything that's anime-ish, it's more, I usually watch like Ghibli stuff or very cute stuff. I've been watching Gudetama, and I think that's been pretty cute. I know the reviews didn't do so. I think there's a lot of people that didn't like the Gudetama live action, but I think it's cute, so I'm enjoying it. And the episodes are super duper short, which is like perfect for me. But I haven't really gotten into a lot of animes. It's like when I was a lot younger, was heavily into anime, but I just haven't been able to get into anything. Yeah, there was Hanbane Ranmei. I don't remember.
Yes, get this built now.
But I think I didn't finish watching that, but that was like years back. I'm like so out of the loop when it comes to any anime. Like, I don't even know what the popular anime is right now. We watch a lot of sumo, though. I can tell you about sumo. Three Pines. The series also interweaves a dark mystery serial story which uncovers police failings to properly investigate cases of missing indigenous as well as corruption at the heart of the provincial... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that... I feel like we have that on our watch list, but we haven't gotten to it yet because it was probably because we were watching Alaska Daily. Anime is a journey. I'm new to it all. Oh, okay. So you're brand new to it. Okay. Yeah,
As he grew up on it.
Well,
and was like, you don't know anime.
I hate to say it, but when I was younger, I was kind of snooty about it. I don't know why. I was young and dumb. But it was because, like my grandmother's Japanese, and she would get, Japanese cartoons recorded on VHS, and we would watch them at home. Alexa, dismiss. We would watch them at home. So, like, I kind of already knew about a lot of Japanese like cartoons and anime. And we also I also went to a Japanese church growing up for years and years and years. And this is so like I'm like I guess I'm like I guess they call it like a heritage. I guess I'm a heritage speaker is what you call it. But I'm like not great at it, but I understand quite a bit of it, but that's because I grew up in that. So when I met Nord, I was heavily into anime. We were like 17, 18.
And she was like, you don't know anime.
No, I didn't. Did I say that? That doesn't sound like me.
That sounds like her.
No, it does not sound like me. But I don't think I said, but I did. You were into Dragon Ball Z when I met you.
And you were like, that's not anime.
And I think you were like, why are you always falling asleep when we watch Dragon Ball Z? And I'm like, well, I'm just tired. And I was like, and it's also not as good as anime that I've watched. And there's like really good anime that's like a lot more deep than Dragon Ball Z. and so I don't really feel like this
What
is
are you
real
talking
anime.
about? Nothing's a deeper story than Dragon Ball Z.
And
there's a new villain and it has to be fought.
and so I was
You
like,
take that back.
I was like, how about you come with me and we will go get some anime that I like? And then Nord was like, oh, I see why you're not into Dragon Ball Z now. And but I was a little like not snoot. I guess snooty is not the right word, but I was
You were
like,
an anime snob.
yeah, I kind of was. I was an anime snob when I was younger. Yeah.
All right, as soon
know.
as everybody is not hungry, then we're gonna be done with this.
But now I don't know what happened as I got older. I just don't watch it as much. I have a hard time relating to some of it. I think maybe because I'm older.
So much of it is about kids.
Yeah, like some of it I haven't been able to get into. I actually took a long break from anime, and then Death Note popped up, and I was like, whoa, this is actually really good. And then after Death Note, I couldn't really. I did get into Cowboy Bebop. Got popped up, and I got into Cowboy Bebop. But I really, I don't know what kind of anime that I look for, but like, now that I'm older, I think I like less serious anime, and I like more cutesy type anime that isn't serious. And I think it's because I just don't. I don't know. I don't know why that is.
You've had enough struggle.
Yeah, I like watching stuff like Ghibli. I grew up with Ghibli, so I like that kind of stuff. Okay. I like Doraemon, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm weird. I don't know.
All right,
it's okay. I'm an anime noob.
Who isn't happy here? 13 of 13 are happy. 11 of 11 are employed. Why is this 95%? Whatever, they're happy. we did it.
We
Finish
did
level.
It. Nord's like, we don't need answers. You're an anime noob. Hey, everybody's got to be a noob at some point. And I'm glad you're having fun with it, Soul.
I was like, I've seen Fist of the North Star. I know anime. He was like, no. Definitely not.
Yeah, I hope you continue to have a fun ride with it, and I hope you can find lots of anime that you like. I used to really love it, and so if you're brand new to it, I can see being like super excited about it, because that's the way I felt when I would bring people into anime. I'd be like, I got to get you to get into this. Mm-hmm. One of my friends, her name is Shanta Shan. She's Thai, and her and I used to go to the comic book shop whenever there was a new Ranma and a half. And we would buy the Narama and a half and read it and be like, oh my god, this is so good. Like, the manga. I guess this is not anime, that's manga. But, you know, like manga and anime, I consider them kind of in the same vein. You know what I mean? So
we're in that same category. Yeah. All right, success. Thanks to everyone's hard work, we built a strong ship right in time. The storm won't catch us now. So, yay. See what the next level's about. Followers have more kids if they're happy. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm happy then.
It's important for it to be fun.
3 farms and 50 tomato. At least 20 followers and 45 days. My birthday is coming up. Let's fill the town with food, people, and laughter. Pay no mind to the storm on the horizon. It's just a passing cloud. Okay. Sure. So we have a farm now, and we can have fields, and tomato field seems to be the one to go with. And I guess it gives extra happiness or extra foodness. I guess this is foodness.
Yeah, that looks like food. That looks like they're eating. It looks like they're eating.
Yeah.
Stuff in their mouth.
That's definitely what foodness looks like if you've been eating. See, look at that. Well fed. I
have never gotten into a sports anime, but I would like to. Because I heard there was a sumo.
Yeah,
and we love sumo here, so that's what we're like really into is sumo. Like, sumo is so good. I always tell everybody this, like, please watch sumo. It's not just about the match. The matches are fun, but it's like the traditions and the culture that happen during the whole day of a sumo tournament. I really enjoy it. And then I feel like in my head while I'm watching it, there is this there's like all this subtext on the TV when we watch it about what's going on, just by like little things that the sumo wrestlers or the rikishi, that's Japanese for wrestler, what the rikishi are doing, and like what it means. And I don't know, it just makes me really happy. And getting to know each wrestler and their moves and stuff kind of like tells a story about them and what their personalities are like in my head. And so there's something about it that I really enjoy. And I don't necessarily like have like my favorite sumo wrestlers were Shohozan and Koto Shogiku, because they were from Fukuoka, which is where my family is from. So I would cheer for them. But like they have retired, and so now I don't have anybody up in Makunouchi, which is the top tier, and I don't have anybody from Fukuoka up there. So I guess I mostly cheer on Shodai, because Shodai's from Kumamoto, which is kind of close to Fukuoka. But like I want to cheer for Fukuoka boys. I know that sounds weird, but because they're from where my family is from.
They're the locals for you.
Yeah. But I do love all of the sumo wrestlers for each one for their own reasons. Anyways, I just really love the sport and watching it. I'm already about to dive into Koduko's basketball. I'm in danger. That's funny. Brandon said, I miss Ranma half. There was a fighting game for Super Nintendo. Yeah, I was big into the manga. I would go to this, like I said, I go to the comic book shop, and we would spend our money on Ranma and a half with my really good friend Shantashan. Shantashan was such a good friend. I like really miss her. But she moved, and I like since lost touch with her, which makes me kind of sad. But I wish I could find her again, because she was like a really great friend. I remember we became friends because we were both in Japanese class together, and she noticed that like I knew Japanese. And she was like, can you, like, how do you know Japanese so well? Why are you getting such good grades and you're not even, like, really? I was like, oh, because my grandma's Japanese. She's like, oh my God, can you help me study?
Everybody in your class realized being your friend was a cheat code.
So, well, I did, like, have a study group, because people wanted to study with me, because I already knew quite a bit, so, like... Been listening to songs in Japanese, and I'm like obsessed. It's so fun. Yes, that's a fun way of also practicing your Japanese. I really like singing Japanese. It's fun. Totally getting that Shashingo game. I want to get that game for Nord, actually. I need to get back to my studies. The Shashingo game, I don't think it has kanji. It's not. But it's really great if you're just starting out on Japanese, and I think from what I've seen, and so I really want to get it for Nord.
Because he's not perfect. It has it.
You had been studying your hiragana and katakana, but you have not for a couple of weeks, so you need to get back on it.
This is true. I do need to.
I would like to stream studying it. Oh yeah, no problem, Soul. I'm glad you liked it. It seemed like a cozy game that you would like, and also because I knew that you were into plants, I was like, oh, Soul might like this game. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, I
am Hazzy.
Yes, plants are cool. I think plants are cool too. Okay, I'm gonna get up and take a break while Nord is got people in orange jumpsuits again now. I don't know what happened. We went back to orange jumpsuits. But I need to get up and walk around. Which I'm encouraging y'all to get up and walk around too, because it's healthy for you. Get a drink, take care of yourselves as well. I don't know if Nord's getting up. Or
Not at this point.
not yet, but Hazzy needs to get up. I blame my aunt. I'm trying to keep the part of her alive while I can. Ah, I see. I like cool ants, to be honest. I wasn't lucky to have a cool aunt, but I try to be a cool aunt for my niece. And I want to talk about this because
you need to tell a story about that.
This made me feel good. So my niece went and she's 13 and she went, or about to be 13, and she went and got her hair cut short because that's what she's been wanting. And she kept telling my sister to tell me that she got her haircut because she wanted her aunt to see her haircut because she was saying she likes my style and she likes the way I have my hair, and she likes the way she just likes the way I style my stuff. And I remember because when she was staying with us, me and my niece was quite a bit younger at the time, we were always like, I like this on, I like what you're wearing. She'd be like, I like what you're wearing. And I was just like, no, but you've got these cool like rainbow shoes with glitter. Like I would wear this if they had it in adult version.
Abby was so upset when we were trying to find out. Like, we went to a whole bunch of girls' sections to see if maybe they had one that would stretch enough. Yeah, she had some pretty cool glitter shoes, man.
Yeah, I wish they would make more adult clothing that was like bright and pretty, you know, because I'm not the size of a child anymore, so I can't like do that. Maybe in my more slender days I could have done that, but no. But me and my niece, I guess we have similar style because we're both like, we like bright colors and whatever. But she got her hair chopped like really short, and I guess she was telling her mom that she likes my style, and that just made me super happy. So I saw it and I was like, oh my god, that is like the coolest hair. And you tell her she has amazing style, and I absolutely adore it, and it made her really happy. But I just thought it was really cool that she wanted me to see her hair because she likes my style. That made me feel really good. I was just like, oh my god, that makes me so happy. But she's like 13, and I guess she's been kind of having a hard time because that
age group.
Yeah, the age range, and like I think she's kind of like just things are happening. So yeah, it really made me happy. Yeah, you had a friend from a friend from China. Oh yeah, are y'all still friends?
We're about ready to start getting boards here. Once we get boards, we can get farms going, which we need to get tomatoes going.
Oh, you haven't heard from her though. Oh, okay. I bet you miss her. You went back to Beijing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet you miss her. That's the kind of way it is with friends, isn't it? Sometimes
one of them became an adult. Excellent.
It took me a long time to realize this, but sometimes people come into your life and it's great and you love them and you have a great time, and then sometimes they leave and it's still all cool because other people come into your life and other people leave, and it's just kind of the way, it's like the waves of the ocean, and it's just the way it is. But sometimes...
All right, philosopher lady, jeez.
It's true. I mean, they don't ever really leave. Like, they come into your life and they're there for a reason, and then sometimes they go away, and then, you know, it carries on.
Dobba-dee, dobba-do,
Right.
dobba-da, life goes on. Hey,
Hush you. That's old. That's old. That's really old.
You're the one who set that up.
We shared a birthday. Hers was the 12th and mine was the 6th, but she was a joy. I have a song by her in Chinese and she only shared it with... Oh, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Okay, y'all. Seriously, I'm getting up. Kazzy's gotta move.
All right, we're gonna have some tomato farming going, which we really need because our foraging is running low. Wood cuttings. How many do we have for building? Or sawmill, huh? Builders. All right. Maybe we trim back. Oop. Baby was born, so now we have somebody who's homeless. Great.
That's how you be.
Hazzy, nobody asked you for Soylent Green remarks. All right. So this one takes more hours, but uses the same amount. But it's a nice house. So let's go ahead and do that. Get a nice house. The builders that we got, one. They're going to be focused on this. Need to get this going faster. Let's drop some of this. Get more builders. Yeah, here we go, guys. Exactly. We need to get this farm built. And with that, things will be right along. We're doing good on boards. I'm going to actually close this down entirely. Nobody... there is the last little bit of food for them to harvest. This needs to be built very soon. Have enough builders? That'll be 3 builders first thing in the morning. They can get to doing this. That having been done, we can remove one of these, bring one back on it. Okay, yeah, get this farm going. I'm wondering if they have to plow the fields, then plant, and then, like, what is the whole process? We're gonna figure it out. We're not losing a lot of happiness, but it is going down. We're getting some replenishment up here. Kid grew into an adult, running out of food, housing. Okay. Need to got that going full blast. What else? We need them to finish this. Oh, I can have people get on it right now, can't I? Yeah, get on farming. Okay, yeah, so they start seeding. Oh, do you need to go see your mommy? Okay. Nico's coming out to you. All right. Let's cut one here. And yeah, now we'll have 2 planters. So hopefully we'll get this growing some maters here soon. Good. We have a good amount of builders. They can finish this up. They can come over here and build this house. I know I'm running out of food. There's a reason I'm doing this. We're at day 10. How many days do we have to get it done? Have 3 farms and 50 tomatoes in 5 days. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We also want to have 20 followers at 11? All right. A follower is unhappy. You're going to get over it. Andrew. All right, Andrew. Let's see you when you're awake. Tired but unable to stop playing. His happiness is low. He's a 3-year-old. Loves mom more than dad. Okay. Well, this 3-year-old is unhappy. Maybe it's because he's the one that is homeless right now. I'm not sure. But as soon as this gets completed, they're going to come over here and build this house. All right. Assemble. Maybe they'll get it done in time for night. Nope. That was close, though. Alright, how's the foraging going? There is, like, only the slightest bit. Yeah, we're running out of food and stuff. Yeah, I know. I know. As soon as this gets built, get another foraging position set up. It grew into an adult. Follower is unemployed. Got builders. That's some employment. Actually, yeah, plant this field. All right, we got a nice house finished, so that should deal with the dude. Yeah, you got a house now, man. Pretending to be an astronaut. I didn't even know about that. Okay, sure, man. Kid in a medieval era pretending to be an astronaut. Alright, let's go ahead. A little bit more of the tomato field here. Well, I mean, yeah, that works. Also, there. So, you have the builders. Get another forager hut. Oof. Not a lot more to forage, is there? That's okay. Actually. Yeah, make it okay. And, I mean, there's a good amount to forage out here. Probably set something up. What we really need is for... Okay, we got plants coming up. Yes, we need to get some tomato in. Seven followers are hungry. I understand. I would be hungry too if I had such a bad leader. But I'm doing what I can. All right, here we go. Let's drop the building. Maybe need like one builder. They can work on getting food. And then farm. Going to have actually. Or we can cut one. Still needing. We'll get rid of the builder for now. Crop tips. Now place crops around a farm. Builders will building the farm. Yep, I'm on that. Go over here. Go to. Or maybe you went to here. Yeah, this is where she went. Okay, that's fine. We're getting our food stock going again. We're okay with that. We had a bunch of people hungry. Now none of them are hungry. They all got food. And as this progresses, we should have some tomatoes coming. I don't know how often the crops come in. I don't know how that all is going to work. But they haven't finished planting yet. Putting down the seed. So once they're done with that, what are they going to do? Are they just going to stand? Okay. So they do nothing at this point. Is there nothing to harvest? Yeah, there's nothing to harvest, so they're doing nothing. Let's knock that down to 1. And then when we see people doing something, then we'll bring it back up. We'll get 1 on building. We'll get our remainder on gathering.
I still think that's pretty cool, though. Your friend wrote a song for you. I'm kind of back. I have to give my dog a treat. take the sound he's getting.
He has you really, really well. Oh, we can make bread later. Okay. 13 people are happy, 12 are employed.
Bread? Who doesn't like bread?
All
I guess people on paleo, but
that would be the people who don't like it.
yeah.
Okay, what? 3 farms.
But that ain't us.
So yeah, we actually have to have more of them built. Okay. Do we want to keep cutting everything down here and putting them in, or do we want to like do one purple tree? All right. Yep, we can get full size with that. Get a full tomato field.
Yay.
And that'll be our second tomato farm. And then we'll work
Tomatoes look like pumpkins to me. Hey, good night, Soul. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please take care. Have a good night. Get some rest. Have a good Tuesday. I hope your Monday went as well as can be. I think maybe we shouldn't call them Mondays because it makes it feel worse.
No. Friday Eve.
Yeah, Friday Eve.
You learned this already. You have no excuse.
I have no excuse. Oh, that's good to hear. Get some rest and get ready for a good Tuesday.
I totally know what I was looking for. Not like just clicking all around.
You totally know what you're looking for?
Oh, here it is.
Why do I not believe you?
Is it me you're looking for? No.
Yes. We said the opposite. Yes, I'm looking for you.
Excellent.
Does that mean with our answers that we said at the same time, does that mean I'm the positive one and you're the pessimistic one? Usually I'm super pessimistic, but I think you might be a little bit more pessimistic than me. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm pretty good at being pessimistic. Hey,
yeah.
We got another baby. So, dude, these flipping tomatoes, they take a while.
Well, tomatoes do need a lot of, like, water. I don't know. You know,
I mean, it makes sense that they don't just grow automatically.
Yeah.
But like, they're taking longer than I am. Running out of food again, yeah.
Sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get this one going. You know what? Maybe we'll just... I remember this from last time. Maybe we'll want to build another one over here. It covers a lot of area. Yeah. But we will put it on pause.
I like how bright it is right now. But when it gets night, it kind of gets dark for me.
Maybe I can't put that on pause, can I? Workers go. Oh, great. So, lumberjack out. Forager hut is out.
I have to say, I'm glad Nord is the one playing this one, because it would take me a while to figure this. I'm not really good at these kinds of games. But I really haven't played a lot of these kinds of games. I did like Noble Fates, but I really didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, that was the one that we were trying to come up with.
Yeah, Noble Fates. My orc leader was rubbing a deer's butt, and I don't know why. I think it was like
to tame the deer.
It was, yeah, but that was just a little too weird for me. I was like, why
Are
you
saying
doing...
you've never tamed an animal by rubbing its butt?
No, that sounds very strange. I don't think that's don't think that's how that
Oh,
works.
are these ready to go?
Look at the pretty flowers.
Yep, we're getting tomatoes up and running. So let's go ahead, crank this up. All right, we have tomatoes, we have food.
So how have your quests been going? Because Jade said she had a hard time with the first one, and I don't know. I don't remember how she did with the other quests, but
Baby was born where at? Okay. Whoa,
you,
dude, you don't leave your 0-year-old bored just out here running around like this.
This sounds
His
like
friends look up to him. No, they don't. He's 0. Feels bad from telling a lie. Yeah, that he can actually run and walk right now.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, I'm pretty sure the black bar is like how much time I have to finish the quests. So we're gonna have to get a third farm up and going as well. Maybe I should actually be.
If y'all like what you see in this game, go to that Steam link that Dwayne just linked and go wishlist it, because it will help the devs out, because
Dude,
it'll help
Dwayne,
push up
you're on it.
It'll help push up their game so other people can see it on Steam. That's why everybody, because I've heard people like, why does everybody always say wishlist, wishlist, wishlist? It's because of, like, their game's more likely to be seen if it's wishlisted. So you really help out some indie devs if you do that. Dwayne said, is this like Farmville? I never played Farmville, so I don't know.
There is farming.
There's farming, so...
I'm not sure if that answers your question.
Like, there's a village. So, there's a village and there's a farm. Is that like...
I don't know how you are hungry. There's like 23 tomatoes over here.
I remember Farmville from Facebook, but I never played it. I did play this cat game because on Facebook, like a couple years ago. Because
prioritize. Okay, there was a prioritize button. I should have.
Prioritize is pretty good. That's a pretty good button. It seems like. But don't you wish there was a prioritize button in real life? Anyways. But I had a friend who I used to work with when I was working. I was working at a lab and in Texas, and I hadn't really talked to her in a while. But she invited me to play this game with her on Facebook, and so it was kind of like our little thing that we were doing to kind of keep in touch. And I had fun with it. But it was a cat game, and you would go and like earn stuff, and then also knock out like your friends' stuff as well, because you would compete against each other. It was actually really cute.
Okay, so they're gonna reseed. Our builders are getting everything. Yeah, and we have 4 people working the farm here. We have nobody foraging, but that's fine.
Oh, Dwayne's asking, is this turn-based?
No. It's real time with pause. You have regular speed and 2 times speed.
And right now, I think it's in the 2 times.
Yeah, I've been running 2 times most of it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna prioritize the lumberjack cabin, cause probably the next sawmill just keeps producing. Do they just focus on the harvest when the tomatoes are up?
I love how huge the tomatoes are.
You're happy about that?
Yeah, it makes me happy.
You saw them with their miracle grow?
Yeah.
Lumberjack's cabin is up. Oh, by the way, this is our leader this time. It's the same person.
Gerald.
A nice fellow, talented singer, and all-around free spirit. He sees his followers as friends, as opposed to his brother, who he says is a buzzkill.
That's siblings for you. That's for real.
Are we getting 3 farms? 24 days left.
Mission, have 3 farms.
Oh,
tomatoes
okay.
in stock.
I think this is how close I'm getting to it, rather
You're
than
at
how much time is left.
Okay, you're at 66% on the farms, I guess.
Mm-hmm. 20
What's the
followers and
number on?
90% happiness. I have 85% of those followers.
Okay.
But I'm at 100% happiness, so I'm doing good there. I have the tomato amount. I almost have...
I have the tomato amount. I deserve a tomato sticker.
Maybe I do, all right? Another baby's born, and it's running all over the place.
This one gonna feel bad about lying as well at 0 years old.
Okay, I think we're actually gonna need a house here. Yeah, we're gonna need a house. They've been popping them out.
Yeah, I think Jade had a whole bunch of unhoused kids or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
It was really funny. I was like, yeah, this town's run by kids. Down with the adults.
Follower doesn't have a home. I understand. I was preempting that.
We're taking youth gang to another level.
Wow. All right, let's prioritize the house. That'll affect happiness. I wonder. It grew into an adult. Excellent. Go. That's building. What are these people? They already planted, right?
Moving workers. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna come over here. Up down tree. I'm glad you decided to show up and look at the work that needed to be done and then walk away.
Yeah.
Our leader is so useful.
It's a supervisor. It's a supervisor only.
Yep.
He's like, work? I don't do that. I supervise.
Okay, we got another nice home going. We are at almost 100 food. I hope tomatoes don't spoil. But we are stacked. Got good amount of wood, good amount of boards. Don't have any, I'm assuming this is stone, because that's probably it. 24 housing with a total of 19 people. Just need the 20. Did it stipulate if it was adults? Nope, just 20 followers.
Yeah, the kids count as followers too.
We just need somebody to pop out another baby. And with their happiness very high, that's more likely to happen. Alright, this is going to be our third farm.
How many did you need?
3.
Okay. Yay!
I'm going to get the secondary objective done before stopping. Have at least 20, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue that until we get it so that...
So you can finish the mission.
Get the achieves and stuff.
So this is really a super casual city builder. Or super chill, cozy one.
Nope, I cannot build a road across. Makes sense. So I cannot speed up their progress. I probably should have left a little bit more room so that I could be putting a road.
So compared to Noble Fates, I would say this one's like way more chill.
Yeah.
Because in Noble Fates, you never knew like how people, because people were like their own individual.
And we would get attacked.
Yeah. Yeah. But some of the people would do their own thing. Like they wouldn't even.
Oh yeah. They were all about their own thing.
Yeah. People and orcs, and then they have elves or something. I don't know.
They had elves. All right. Really, we just somebody to have a baby, and we're good.
Come on, get to making babies, y'all.
And we have plenty of room. 5 housing spots. So once they finish planting here, I'm going to have them come plant here. Because the cool thing about the farming is once they get done with their stuff, they're not doing anything.
Could they be working too hard so they can't make babies? I don't know.
I don't think so. The only thing that it said that was a factor was happiness.
Oh, okay. Well then. And they're pretty happy. 98% right now.
They just need to get that baby making happen. Right. Ones are coming up.
Farm looks really nice. The farm across the bridge.
Thank you.
Nice and pretty.
It's a beautimous farm. All right. We don't really need you.
we don't need you. Go away.
We probably only need 2 of those at. You know, they were just popping them out left and right. Yeah, 2 babies were born!
We didn't need that many, but thanks. Soylent Green.
All right. Finish level. Yep.
Oh, they're so happy.
Extra achievements as a result of getting the other thing.
Look at, isn't that pretty? They're
The
doing like the
Lantern
Lantern Festival. Yeah. That's pretty.
And look at our place in the background. It actually looked pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, us.
Yeah.
Awesome. This is the best birthday ever. The storm is moving towards my brother's town, though. I hope he's okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to say that he's happy about it because he didn't really
He wasn't a fan of his brother.
Yeah, he said it was a buzzkill. Big trouble in Cookie Island. Oh no. Did somebody take our cookies?
A terrible storm has left our town in ruins. Many houses, including mine, have been destroyed. I need to establish strict rules to ensure the town's survival. We have 35 days. Right, 35 days and finish with at least 50 followers. Okay. Have 40 stones in stock to repair the leader's house. Okay, so we're going to probably have to do some mining and stone cutting, I'm going to assume. That's pretty typical for these sort of games. Yeah, quarry unlocked. Break big rocks into smaller rocks. Good for building. Huh? Pausing immediately. Let's take a look at our new stuff. So, we got the same houses. Lumberjack base. Lumberjack's cabin. Quarry and sawmill. Farm, forager's hut. Go field. Okay, so maybe the quarry is it. We don't need like a special stone cutter to get him into shape. That's cool with me. All right. They were saying that houses were destroyed. I mean, look fine to me. I'm not. And we actually already have some farms too. But his is not looking so good.
No,
so.
That looks like a dilapidated mess. That looks like rubble.
That's probably why he's all ticked off. He's like, "It's my house that needs to be fixed." But yeah, it's a problem for everyone. I'm not so sure, dude. I think everybody else is doing okay. All right. First thing first, we have we're running out of food because we start with 0. Lovely. 5 followers are unemployed, and 5 followers don't have a home. So we need to get a home up and running immediately. Doesn't look like we have enough boards for the good home. No, that's just regular wood. Okay, yeah, we actually can do that. All right, we need to prioritize food. Like, food absolutely needs to be prioritized. And... oops. Right, and then we need to get some builders. So the builders will get all this sown. We got 1 chopping wood. Yeah, seems good to me. Good start. Hey, they're stretching. What? Oh, we already had somebody working each of these. Oh, good. So all right, as they get it going, everything's gonna be fine. Excellent. I was thinking I was gonna have to find people to get to work the farms, but they already had some assigned. Oh, we even actually have somebody working the sawmill.
Ooh, nice. So your job's a little bit easier than you thought it would be?
Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna need... we will need a quarry. Can we just build it anywhere, or does it have to be, like, by rocks? Rocks? Looking for some rocks? Do you see any? Oh, here we go. These are the rocks.
I like rocks. You're gonna need them, right? For building, so.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna put it down for now, but we're gonna pause construction on it, just so that we have it down.
Sounds good.
Roads are kind of a cluster.
They look like they need some work, yeah.
No.
I like the sound that it makes when you say no. Thank you for giving... hey, devs, thank you for giving us some sound feedback.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Good, well done on that, because sometimes it's...
sometimes when I don't get feedback, I'm not sure I did a thing.
Did it happen?
Yeah.
Did this happen? Did this exist? Okay. I'm actually going to have you stop on making boards. Go on just chopping down. Builders are a priority right now. And
I know the feedback stuff is a small thing, but it always gets me when that doesn't exist. Like sometimes when you go in some games, you'll go to hit save and there's no feedback, like visually or sound or anything, like click or anything. So it's like it doesn't feel like you saved it. And so I find myself resaving because I'm like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I totally know where you're coming from. All right, we're going to get additional lumberjack's cabin. Sorry. We're gonna get an additional forager hut out here. Yeah, that kind of. And then we will pause it. But not something done yet. We're gonna let this one get everything going. And then we also we're down a house.
He's got a straw hat on.
We'll make it a nice house. Yeah, this seems okay. And I am okay with this being getting people houses.
But you mean you don't want to end up having like a homeless encampment that the authorities eventually just clear out and they're not solving. Oh, sorry, that's not this game.
All right. One person working the seed. Enough-ish. I'm gonna want to assign. Gotta get the people out first, and then they'll have them go house. I'm thinking maybe they'll be able to get the house done too. Ideal.
Yeah.
All right, they already ran out. That means this needs to be prioritized now.
Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Jade.
Jade, hello.
Good to see you.
How are you doing?
How is the first day of the week going for you? Well, I guess technically it's Sunday, but that's a weekend. I'm sorry, Monday's the first day. Like, I'm sorry. It can't change my mind. Like,
all right. Food's bottoming out. this built. Luckily, it's on priority. Hopefully, they actually listen. Thing.
Oh, trust me, I am. Oh my gosh, I feel like when it rains, it freaking pours.
All right, good. Forager's hut up and running. We need to pack it as many people as possible right now. We can cut back. We can definitely cut back on that.
Jade asks, "How are you guys doing?"
Everything's going well.
Well as can be. Honestly, it feels like it's been like it could be going easier, but we're doing it. Like, when you ask how are you guys doing, I'm not sure if like it's like sometimes I'm like,
is this a trick question?
Is like is this a hello or is this do you want me to be like real? Like it's not going. I wouldn't say it's going bad. Like it's just going, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I have some sort of weird sleep.
Yeah, so we're dealing with that because Nord's sleep has been really, really bad, and it's only gotten worse. So we're dealing with that. Then I injured myself.
More than like an hour or night.
Yeah. So that's been kind of rough. And then, yeah, I injured my hip, so that was great. It's still healing. I'm still like at about 75%. What happened?
2 followers died of hunger.
Oh, that's what those skellies that were going up in the air.
Okay.
You need food.
Okay, 5. Okay, restart. Okay,
We need food.
I didn't know it was that serious.
Isn't that the way it always goes? You don't know it's not serious until people start dying. But yeah, so I like injured my hip. And I had to deal with that for a little while. I'm still like kind of not at 100%. Honestly, it was me pushing myself just a little bit too hard because I started running and I was like, oh, this is great. I can run again. I really kind of given up on the idea that I could run again, but I was at the point where I felt like good and it was fine. And then I was like, and now I'm going to go on a hike. This is great. I can go hiking up mountains again and doing stuff, whatever. And I got a little bit too excited and probably did a little bit too much. So, yeah. And then, so our stream schedules are going to be kind of chaotic because of, with Nord's sleeping issues have been just throwing everything out of whack, I guess. And so what might end up happening is maybe I'll be streaming by myself sometimes, or we'll do like some weird ass hour. I don't know. Hopefully we can get to a sleep study soon, but Nord has a doctor's appointment in May, not till May, and then we have to get a referral for the sleep study. So unless we can get an appointment sooner, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get a sleep study going for him. So yeah. But I'm trying to take it easy on myself. Honestly, injury-wise, I think I just got too excited and did a little bit too much too soon. But that's easy. I have a hard time with not pushing. I would say I have a hard time with not pushing myself.
That's true.
So
I remember the first time that you like got anything physical therapy like, I'm gonna push it. I feel good.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's bad. Don't push it.
Jade said, I didn't realize one needed a referral for a sleep study.
It's
well, Nord does. It's, yeah.
I need permission for everything.
He has a hard time. Your mom has a hard time relaxing. Hey, I honestly, this is something I've had to learn as I've gotten older, is to not push myself. But that's such a hard mindset to get out of. Like, I don't know even how to do it, really. Other than Nord reminding me, I guess. I blame the military, because I feel like the military really, really, like, hammered that freaking in. Is that you push yourself to, like, 110%. But there's no need to do it. I don't know why I thought I'm gonna go running and I'm gonna go freaking hiking and more than I really should have. I don't know. I think it's because like I was just doing a lot better cardiovascularly wise and I felt really good.
Only have 11. Got a lot of kids.
But my muscles just aren't able to like do it yet because I have to strengthen up some more muscles. Apparently my hips need to be strengthened too.
That's all of them. They're all assigned.
But yeah, Nord has to have a lot of referrals too when we go see the doctor. So
it's a very common thing for me.
Yeah. He's actually tried to do a sleep study before, but they just sent him home with a machine that he has to just keep his hand on, and then he's supposed to sleep like completely still. And so that wasn't happening. So he needs like actual sleep study where people monitor him. So, because it's really bad. Honestly, I almost took him to the ER yesterday because of how bad it was.
I eventually, after laying down for about 20 hours, got 6 hours of sleep. See how long it would take to actually make it.
Like, it's weird because you're like, I feel like I'm sleeping, but I'm not.
Yeah. Odd.
But yeah, so we're doing okay. And then we had no water today. So, but it's back. It's fine. It's one of the downsides to living out in the country, I guess, in the boonies. We don't have city water because we have a well. So if something like breaks, we're basically we're responsible.
We gotta figure it out.
Yeah. So that kind of sucks. But the well we're on, we actually share with a neighbor. So they were experiencing it as well. But we got that fixed. But that was really kind of annoying. So yeah. But otherwise, we're doing good. Like, honestly, I think everything's going to be on the up and up. We just need some things to work out. Okay, Nord, tell me about what's going on now with your little village.
Sure. So, I focused everything into getting 2 forager huts right away this time. I had no idea they starved to death. Like, I was like, you can fast a couple days. They cannot. No. They are not into it. So, we have 2 up and running. We're getting everything plowed for the farms and getting everything all set up on that. So, things are looking okay.
Yeah, I remember because when you started out, you were like, "Oh, this is gonna be so easy." Never mind. People are dying.
I was like, "There's so many things already built. This is awesome." Maybe it's not enough. Once everything gets built, we'll start adding more back to. All right. Is that the last build? Actually, right here, prioritize the house.
So what's your review on this game for now, so far?
Oh, damn. No, I don't have the right things. Oop. Sawmill. Employ. Builders. Not. There we go. I forgot that the nice houses require that. Anyways, we're gonna get that going. We have a couple people that are hungry, but dude, they are plucking everything dry so fast.
I feel like these people are eating a lot faster than the last ones.
That one. We really don't need 3 here. But let's just run it at 3 for a day so that we can get all 3 boards going. Yeah. Decree tip. Decrees have powerful beneficial effects, but the longer they're active, the more taxing they are on your followers' happiness. You can cancel them 3 days after activating them. Ooh, so this is new. Freeze. Ration food. Followers will need less food, a noble sacrifice that'll make them sad nonetheless. Hands off. Followers will keep to themselves, resulting in less children being born. They won't be happy about it. Love each other. Followers will love more and work less, resulting in more children being born. We might actually need to pop that one. So far, let's see, we were talking about similarities previously, and I'm getting a strong vibe of, what was the one where you were the orc leader?
Noble Fates.
Noble Fates.
But that one was, I think that one was more this is more chill.
Yeah.
Than Noble Fates, I feel like.
This is true.
Because like you said, you get attacked in Noble Fates.
But as far as the closest similar game, that's what I'm getting. Use that a little bit. Where do we got these people popping into? Oh, it just went from somewhere to somewhere. We got plenty there. We need foraging. Get it going. Get your boards done. Farming tip: while your crops are growing, it's advisable to keep productions such as foraging. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay. So
oh, that's right.
we'll
Jade got that new job. How's that going,
Jade?
How's that going, Jade? And congrats on that. That's really cool. Today was good. It's mostly HR stuff. It sounds like an interesting organization to work for. That's really cool.
Seems like they have some laudable goals as well, so that's always... Dude, our foraging hits its cap so quickly. Okay, we're gonna need an additional foraging. Awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. It's really nice when somebody, like, is doing something that they appreciate. Can't think of too many jobs that I've been happy. So when you can find that, it's... You wouldn't believe how hard it is working for Hazzy. I mean, non-stop pressure. I don't know how I can keep up with these demands.
I'm very hard to please. It's going to be really busy in a couple of weeks, but it seems they mostly have their shit together, or they're really good at covering it. Oh, okay. Have to let us know what it's like when it's really busy. I hope it goes well.
Okay. 18. This might be a F up again. Why can't y'all just pick more? We're just kind of swapping people back and forth on that.
Yeah. Maybe you need more babies. Because you need people to work. I don't know.
No,
and children work.
I should... Remember how I was like, I need to get...
No worries, Jade.
These going.
Never any pressure to chat. we love it when y'all lurk too. It's fine.
I actually did not need to get 2 going. I needed to get 3 going. So there's that.
Jade asked, what do you guys think of Outlanders so far?
I'm digging it. So it kind of... I always make this comparison when you have games that you can't give orders, but you can kind of give priorities. Majesty.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
Majesty 2.
Yeah.
That was my, like, really getting into that sort of title introduction was the first Majesty game.
Majesty.
Oh,
yeah.
Majesty is a great comparison. Yeah, I loved Majesty.
Majesty was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really play. I just watched you play. I'm not good at managing this kind of stuff because I lose. I'm not good at like there's so many things are going on and I'm supposed to remember it.
You don't like your own capabilities in it. I wouldn't say you're not good at it.
Well, I like to just not have an I don't want to be in charge of a whole village. You know what I'm saying? And then remembering what I'm supposed to be doing. It gets kind of overwhelming. I can do it, but like, I don't know. I did like Noble Fates.
I don't know if we're going to be able to
played
get enough
Noble
foods.
Fates. I kind of want to go back and try playing Noble Fates again. Because it was fun to me because I just like the hilarity of the characters in Noble Fates, and you didn't know what they were gonna do, and each one had their own little personality. I think that's why I liked it.
All right, the question is are they gonna die tomorrow? If they die tomorrow, I'm gonna reset. If not, we're fine.
I think I prefer.
I should have had 3 forager huts. I thought 2 would be enough, and it wasn't.
Oops. Jade said, I think I prefer games that let me be directly bossy. Rimworld is the best for that. That's one we still need to play. 10 died of hunger?
Yeah, they all just went at the same time.
Oh.
You know, you could have eaten each other, guys.
Come on, Soylent Green.
Seriously.
There's a lot of children.
Is anybody else enjoying Yellow Jackets?
Or we might be the only ones watching it. I don't know. Watch Yellow Jackets on Showtime. Not sponsored, by the way. It's actually really. It's really good. I'm extremely happy that Elijah Wood is in it.
Melanie Linsky fan.
Yeah, I like Melanie Linsky a lot. Well, my favorite movie. I'll always y'all need to watch. I don't want to be a part of this world anymore, and I'm probably gonna. I need to go watch it again. I haven't watched in a while. And I was actually talking to Invader Sill on Discord about, like, lately it's just like, I can't do movies. Because I'm like, 90 minutes? No. 4 hours of a series? Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is. A movie seems like a big ask for me. But like, I can do, like, the series. But Melanie Linsky is like an actress I really like, but my favorite movie is I Don't Want to Be a Part of This World Anymore. It's on Netflix. You can't buy it on DVD. You can't see it anywhere else. You can only watch it on Netflix. It's Netflix exclusive.
Because she's tried.
I try.
She has contacted them.
I tried. And it can't happen. So you can watch it on Netflix, but it's got the Melanie Linsky and Elijah Wood in it, and it's just really great, and they're really great together. They're just like a couple of weirdos in this movie, and I don't know. I really have it for the weirdos, probably because I can relate so much. And in that movie, I feel like I can relate so much to the character, those 2 characters that they play, because. Melanie Linsky kind of reminds me of me, her character does. Like, she even has a job that I used to work, and like I used to dress like that, even like with the flare jeans and the hoodie and stuff like that. And then
used to, she said.
I don't wear flare jeans anymore.
I know.
That went out of style, and so I stopped wearing it. That took a lot for me to stop wearing like flared jeans. It took a lot. I was like, oh, so now the new thing is like skinny pants or whatever. Okay, fine. But then Elijah Wood is in it, and he is a complete weirdo neighbor, and Nord was my weirdo neighbor. And I don't know,
we didn't know we lived by
weird.
each other, though.
Yeah, but once we knew, we were hanging out all the time.
That's true.
And that's what happened with Melanie Linsky, because she didn't know Elijah Wood either. But once they did, they were like hanging out all the time. So it totally reminds me of us. But anyways, having said that, Melanie Linsky is also in Yellow Jackets. And Elijah Wood, they just put him in Yellow Jackets, and he was in the last episode for the 2nd season. And so I'm kind of excited about it because I want to see... I don't know if his character is going to interact with Melanie Linsky's character. Right now, he's interacting with Misty, who is played by Christina Ricci.
They have a lot of, like, people who were big in the 90s and stuff.
Yes, they do. The lady from freaking Natural Born Killers. I love her so much, and she's in it. and she's so cool in it. Oh my god, the actresses are just so good, and they're ones from like our quote unquote generation, I guess. It's like, I guess, you know, that we would know as like elder millennials, and like some of the Gen X people would be into. So I think that generation would really like this series, Yellow Jackets. It's really good though. But it's rough because we watch a new episode every week, and then having to wait for the next one is hard. It's good. Although, I told you this before, but I didn't like the last episode. It's not that I didn't like it. I think it's more like I had more questions than answers. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel like I got any information from the episode. It wasn't bad. I was like, I want more. So, if y'all haven't heard me say it before, watch on Showtime Yellow Jackets. Like, it's really good. So good. And then, so last night I was trying to finish Grace and Frankie, but Netflix was
really good one.
being an a-hole and wouldn't work for us. So we just went to Amazon Prime, and Mrs. Harris in Paris popped up, and last year I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, I really want to watch that, and it just for some reason popped up, and I was like, you know what, I want to watch this, even though I don't know if I really want to watch a movie, but I really want to watch it. Yeah. What? Anyways, Mrs. Harris in Paris was really, really good. If you just want a happy movie and you like time period pieces, like this one was 1950 something. Do you remember the exact date?
53?
Yeah, 1954.
It was when there was
I don't know.
that really huge strike in Paris by the sanitation workers.
Yeah, when the sanitation workers were striking. It was good. It was very happy too. So if you just want a happy movie, I mean, there were some kind of sad things in it, but it ends up just a really happy movie. I really liked it, and I also like time period pieces a lot. So the funny thing is, so that one was about fashion, and I told you that I can only think of one other thing that I've watched that's about fashion, which was The Dressmaker. That's a good series. The Dressmaker, you should watch that. I think it's Australian one. That one's also about fashion. I want to say like similar time period kind of type of fashion. But I have watched The Devil Wears Prada, but that's not it's not Devil Wears Prada didn't happen like back in the day, so Devil Wears Prada is pretty good too. Is that one with Ralph Fiennes? I don't know who that is. I don't know all the actors, so I have no idea.
That's a look it up question right there.
Is that wait, The Dressmaker? Are you talking about The Dressmaker? Maybe, no, The Dressmaker wasn't a series. It looks like it was a movie. See, I can't even remember because it's been so long since I watched it. Dressmaker stars Kate Winslet and Liam Hemsworth. But I'll be honest, and this is terrible, but I don't know who Ralph Fiennes is. Yeah, no, I don't see Ralph Fiennes in this one. I have no idea. I don't see... I just see Kate Winslet, Liam Hemsworth, Judy Davis, Hugo Weaving. I don't even know who some of these people are. Don't ever ask me about actors and actresses because I always forget their names. And I hate to say this, but Nord will tell you too. If they're white, I get them confused. I don't do this intentionally. I swear to God.
White people look alike.
I don't. So many of them, and Nord has even pointed that's not the same. Yes, it is. I've even been adamant about it. Like, I am positive this is who it is. And then Nord goes and looks it up on IMDb and like, see, this is this person and that's that person. And I'm like, what? Like, they look exactly the same. Like, I don't know. Yeah, The Dressmaker is really good. I really liked it. Hugo Weaving is Agent K from the Matrix X. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Like, I like, yeah, like knowing the actors and actresses, unless it's like a specific person that I have seen multiple times and they were like a main character and I'm like, wow, I really actually like this person, then I will probably remember them and their name. But otherwise it doesn't have, like, even really famous people, I'm like, I don't know who that is. Like, so, you know, like, and then even when I watch a movie sometimes and it's like a newer famous person and they're the main character, I don't ever remember their name. It's just, I don't know what my issue is. Like, but yeah, The Dressmaker, that's a good one too. That's actually a movie. I was thinking it was a series, but that was really good as well.
80s unhappy. Favorite insult? Fart head?
Fart head.
That's not too bad. For an 11-year-old, yeah. She's doing alright.
Doing alright.
The kid's alright. I don't blame you for being hungry. There's, like, you keep swapping everything around. There's still, like...
And here is something that I'm very guilty of. And I know a lot of people aren't like this, but I really like character pieces. I love when the freaking show is about the characters, and I get to see the characters' drama and their inner turmoil and all that. I love that. But I know there's some people that are more about the, like, overarching story, which I'm not against. Like, I'll watch that kind of stuff. But I am highly guilty of being about the characters and liking character pieces. And I think you can also have a balance as well. But goddamn, if I don't like a good character piece. Like, I think that's why I end up having, like, sometimes I'll like something because I like something about the characters, and a lot of people hate the movie. I think that's why it ends up having, like, some movies that are widely hated, I don't hate because I like the characters.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time.
That's happened a lot with you.
Yeah.
Definitely need crank it up. All of you get some food going, house going, so that those people helping get the food. Nothing there that we can about to be out there. Nearly out there.
So Nord.
Yeah.
What about you? Character piece or overarching story? I think you're more of like an overarching person, but you have been really into the character pieces I like.
The answer is yes.
You just you like lots of stuff.
Yeah. One died of bunch more.
Rest in peace.
Dropping. Come on, get some food in here. Y'all just need to show up and eat. See, there's food.
And there's children if you get real hungry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How's he so wrong?
Ender.
How's he so wrong?
Okay. Too much Yellow Jackets.
Balancing. Hopefully we can put in enough food for...
But you know how Christina Ricci plays Misty?
Yeah.
I think that Angela, God, what's her name? She was in May. Let me look at her name up. I think she would have been a good one for that series
that role as well.
Yeah.
All right, this is the day. Dropping. Oof. 3. 5.
What's
okay.
her name?
All
Angela
right.
Bettis. Angela Bettis. I think she would have been a good actress for that role for Misty.
All right. So turns out that we maybe need just better positioning on the foraging rather than more of.
But I mostly know Angela Bettis because I used to really like the horror film May. But it's funny because I can't watch stuff like that anymore. But that was a weird one, but it was really, I thought it was really good. She's also, it looks like she's also in Girl Interrupted. Um, I wasn't like a huge fan of Girl Interrupted, but I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was pretty good. I like Winona Ryder. Oh, I didn't know Elizabeth Moss was in Girl Interrupted. Wow, I'm just going down a Girl Interrupted hole right now.
All right.
Guess who else is in Girl Interrupted who you don't like though, Nord?
I don't know. You tell me.
The actor. He played that one. He played Joker.
Oh, the recent one that totally screwed up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Never have been.
I'm not a fan of him either. But I feel like he was like pushed on. I feel like he was pushed on like our generation a little bit much in our like he was in My So-Called Life, and he was like Claire Danes' like kind of crush boyfriend, whatever. And like I feel like he was pushed on our generation a lot.
He was also in Fight Club.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. I never really liked Fight Club, I hate to say.
Oh, I know you didn't like
I don't like Fight
You were
Club.
very much not a fan. Building situation. Maybe? Shouldn't we do... That leaves enough. Go ahead and cancel you here. They'll process that so we can get another house, so that'll deal with some of the happiness issues. Let's do a little bit to eat rather than doing one. Rather than the whole giant.
That sounds good.
Yes. Just spreading them around.
Okay, I gotta get up and
Yes.
move around.
Got it.
Are you okay? You have it handled?
I have it handled.
Okay, you make sure to look at chat.
I know you don't trust me to do it.
I kind of trust you.
That's don't trust. That's what that means. Kind of trust you means I don't trust you. Yeah, I know. Send over here. Both of you. One of you probably went to a farm, though. Oh. let's go with 2. All right. We don't want to pick these things dry. Go ahead. All right, we'll finish this. I'll go to that. And I think I can move some workers. Okay, we're... gotten all the planting done. Yeah, let's put them back in. Here we go. Hopefully this will food situation better. Prioritize, right? Yeah, prioritize. What do we got? Road. Go to there. Don't much of what could there at the house. Old one up. Copy you. Actually, one there. Right, this is by far the best performing one. A little bit. Okay, next part we need to get not road. We need to get another row of tomatoes. That's good. We're gonna have one planter on each. So these are starting, not good yet, but all right. We got one. Okay, now we have 2 or 3. This going probably. Tomorrow. 3, 4. That by get enough food. Builder. Okay, this bit of road is actually getting some. Okay, yeah, the isn't looking. Okay, they're going to exhaust that. Exhausted. This one already put. Do All right. That. Tomorrow. Off. All right. Need to get this built, prioritized. Start harvesting other stuff around it. Got to just keep this back and forth balance going so that we're not losing people. Die. Oh, they almost got there. Don't need this moment. You need somebody finishing. Also, a bit more going on it. Okay. 3. Need you guys to get a build. Alright. Let's stack that down to 1. Oh, that one's already down to 1. 1. Be at 0. Almost planting. Doing a good job, Owen. Enjoys the melancholy of rainy day. Yeah, I get it. Can be kind of nice. Hungry, gone down a good amount. One there, maybe. Okay.
Okay, I am back. How's the mission going?
Oh, horrible.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Which one needs plant? Go and your follower is unemployed. Work here. Let's see if we can crank out a bit more food. 2 kids grew into adults.
Good, they can work more.
No.
To work.
Bring home plenty of food today, folks.
What's the goal of this mission?
The goal on this one. Survive 35 days
Oh my god.
and finish with at least 50 followers. Optional, have 40 stone for the house.
It seems like a big ass where
Yeah, it's feeling like that. We have 4 here, we need to down. Jack it up here. 14 food. 1 hungry people. Alright, they're all getting their food and eating.
eating's good.
Hopefully the hungriest got the food first. I don't know how that works though. Oh, we do not need this many builders. Itch. Alright. 1 builder. Excellent. folks. We need 27 food in today. Otherwise, stuff's going to shit. Maybe this one should be over here. This one's gonna be dry. Yeah, I don't know. We're you guys picked everything. Slap you down.
I'm feeling the frustration for you.
Build another one out
right now.
here. Grow one. Could move one around. That'll cover a lot. Everybody that's available going to building. 15 food, 17 food, and 19 hungry people. Okay, we might lose one. Ideally, it shouldn't go any higher.
I don't know what the secret to this one is.
This is not fine. Top right.
Jade said, I definitely made a lot of babies.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it's not. It feels like it's necessary. Yeah.
We're trying to keep the balance of getting tomatoes going and I guess something else. Okay, we have a whole new crop of hungry people. Grew into it. Oats. So we need to get 16 food.
I feel like we should be able to eat the children. I'm not serious though.
All right, the next one we'll get onto this. And we'll have all this planted here fairly short. Last bit there, and done. We got the new forager's hut up and going. We can have you, and we'll have the other one over to 21 hungry people, 8, 9. Yes, but we're gonna have a hard day. We're gonna be losing. We got tomatoes starting to come up though. So, like, get the tomatoes going immediately, everyone. We need full harvest.
Oh, I have to take the Nigo out.
Builders can stop. Sawmill can stop. Yeah, this should get everybody on tomatoes. So if you're hungry, folks, go and pick it up. Corn follower doesn't have a home. Okay. Sawmill. Working there. Drop this to... That's a nothing too. Got a 20 food in and 21 hungry. Okay. Then nice house. Going on the next day. Wanna... No thanks, Azzy. Well, I did. There.
Nord saying no thanks to the greenies. Talking to Nico.
Another line. Realm. Builders. It doesn't seem expertise on the decks grew into adult. Alright. 3 unemployed. Can throw one here. They are getting those done. Now that we have so many builders on it, and also so many working on the farms. Alright, actually our food supply is higher than our hungry people. Prioritize. We're gonna need a little bit more food. Get a second location. I think we just want to have yeah, this is definitely fine. Let's lumberjack cabin. Unfortunately, going to moving, or I'm going to be covering up an area where oh, whatever. Get that going. Fine. All fine. Alright, we got the next house going up, so the homeless people will be less happy. Or more happy. Okay, maybe now is actually a time to be able to get a third farm. I think this covers a pretty good amount of road. Have it take up that much. All right. That is it.
This is really getting like yellow jackets.
Oh. Actually. All right. We got a whole bunch working on the tomato farms. 2 more adults. Followers are hungry. Followers unhappy. Bridget, what's your problem? Knows 3 different dirty words. I think that's a big problem. She's been eating reasonably well. I think she's the one that's sleeping outside while this is getting built.
She's homeless right now, and
Yeah.
that's why. Oh, okay.
So maybe I haven't done this before where I have 2 builders' houses. But maybe I should have 2 of them. There's a way to build it, right? Do you only get the one builder's house? Make sure not missing things. Starting all the way from the right. Go field, farms and forager huts, sawmill, quarry, lumberjack cabin, lumberjack base, house, modest house, stockpile, and road. So I cannot build another builder's house. So I can't make sure I'm cranking out more buildings more quickly. Well, alright. That is a thing. Go ahead and... What is this one going to take? Yeah, we'll prioritize... Nah, we'll just actually let them go in the order. Alright, we finished the nice house. This one... Alright, 8 people hungry, but we have 19 people. Things are looking okay. I do wish I could have a second builder plate. That is kind of disappointing. Alright, we got one of you each. This is... You are all gonna need... Cycle you. Build a new one. And we can harvest. Yeah, let's harvest some of the down tree. Just and we'll make a bit speedier connection. And we should have a stockpile ish. Have to haul ass everything. Okay. One on here. Oh. Heavily over. For some of you there though. Acts of... I guess we can start a quarry going. Because we're getting plenty of employment. Get a stockpile for it. Not have to go very far. Running out of food. We have 4 people who employed. Let's is this almost done? Prioritize it. Get it done now. Farms is... Alright. Now we can...
I like the sound of the fast hammering.
Yeah.
I like that.
Alright. That's good. So we have everybody employed. not really overdoing too many things. Kinda are.
I was about to say, it seems like you are, but that's okay. Welcome to my life. Right. Trying to work on balance, but maybe overdoing it a little bit.
All right, where are all our builders working? Yeah, I just need to be able to hire more builders. Like that's my big drawback right now. Like I just need things built, and I don't have enough I can make build it. So each day they get as much done as possible for them, and I'm like, okay. Maybe. This one going up, down, bunch of notch. Blade. All right. Why? Okay, what are you prioritizing? Oh, prioritizing this one. That is fine. It's allowed.
I'll allow it. It said, did you build a nice house too to hold more pop?
Yes. I've, each house I've been putting in is nice houses. That's correct. Wow. They're chopping all that down very quickly. If I had known that the fallen trees were this easy to deal with, I probably would have put the third farm over here rather than...
Yeah.
Oh well. You live and you learn. Or you die. Don't learn.
Or you die and try over again. I don't know.
Break. Yeah, I still need to disassemble that. I just... Builders, man.
There's no way to get more?
I see no means of building a second builder's house. So they're getting as much done as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got a farm done today. They're possibly going to go and work on either this road or this farm right here. Let's prioritize this section. Actually, let's just prioritize it. We need to get this planted.
Jade said, no, unfortunately, no way yet that I know to get more builders. Ugh. That's annoying.
Oh well. Just life. Okay. On the positive end, as we get unemployed people, we could actually send them to... Alright. Y'all are gonna be farmers.
My ancestors.
You've been telling a lot of jokes.
I know. Feel like I got farmer's genes.
Okay, on the plus side, this will give us a chance to let the foraging stuff regrow. And we're at day 16 out of... Oh, so we have 20 left. We're doing it. Cool.
Stone would be cool, but I don't know. I don't know. That's a later thing. Jade said, oh my god, hey, Cheeseburger, thank you so much for the raid.
Hey, CBJ, how's your day? That was a rhyme.
Raid is coming. Ooh, I yelled that one.
Yeah, what was going on there, lady? You were
Hey, CBJ.
you had the excite.
I did. I had the excite.
So what was CBJ playing?
I'm working on it, Nord. Like, thank you so much, cheeseburger. And throw them on. Wait a second. Okay, I've lost where I was reading. What did you play? How was your stream? How has your day been? Tell us what's up. Jade said you could probably stop making planks for a bit and throw them on the farm. Oh, have a nice death.
All farms are entirely staffed. I'm actually just needing places to have them employed at this point. Like, that's actually an issue, which I did not think it was going to be one. Wow. But one.
Have a nice death. So I played Have a Nice Death and I enjoyed it. But I haven't gone back since early access. I played it last year during early access, but how is it now that I think it's out of early access now and fully released, isn't it? A few things are a little better. Okay, that's cool.
Maybe let's just get another.
I need to get in and check it out again. I really enjoyed it when I did play it. Good game, and it's also freaking gorgeous.
Want to remove her.
You can't quite put your finger on the improvements though. When I played it when it was in early access, like it felt good to me. I didn't see like a lot of things that really needed to be improved. Things seem to work fairly smoothly, but I don't play a lot of those kinds of games either, so I don't know if I'm a good judge or not for it. I kind of hate the health system, though.
Yeah. I think I remember.
Yeah, it's okay, but...
Let's prioritize this quarry, so we can start getting stone, and that'll give us somewhere else to have people work. Running out of food, sure, but we got a lot of tomatoes coming. That bad. You have one more unhoused person. Another nice help. But we will not put it on priority.
Damn, all your people.
Right, we just get this quarry up.
We're just trying to get through this mission because this one has actually been restarted a couple of times now. Like you get the gray health as injuries, so you can't just max health. Yep, no. That annoyed me. You need the gold things instead of the blue things to heal. Yep, and it's like I
Whatever.
probably shouldn't have health in the first place. This is silly. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I was actually kind of confused when I first started playing it. I was kind of confused by it. I was like, "Wait a minute. What's the blue for again?" Like,
how long
but
is it
yeah.
take you to
I wish they would have just made the health system like obvious. I don't really need a complicated health system, but that's just me. I don't know. Or I prefer something I can see and automatically know what the hell is happening. Like,
all right, who's unhappy? Candace, the 3-year-old, is probably our homeless person.
well, I mean, she's 3 and she's homeless. It's not a good thing.
Oh. What? Yeah,
it's
okay.
too much instead of just being a simple health or no health. Yeah, exactly.
Let's prioritize this one. Prioritize the house and everything. Okay. Whew. I feel like it's balancing back out. I am not running out of... You're a liar.
Not having to find items that don't exactly drop all the... Yeah, a lot of times, if I remember correctly, because it's been like a while since I played, like you have, like there's certain levels where you can get certain things or whatever. That was really annoying to me a little bit, but I didn't mind it so much. But I do remember the health stuff being annoying because I didn't like. I thought it was really confusing, especially at first when I wasn't used to it. But also, I'd rather it just be something I can look at and automatically know what the hell's going on. Like, I don't understand why they played around with that. But having said that, the game itself is gorgeous. And I think the boss battles were fun. I enjoyed the boss battles anyways. I hope you enjoyed the boss battles. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, that's true. It is just like any other roguelike. And honestly, it's like, I think too, when I was playing it, I was also not used to a lot of the stuff. So, it was like, I wasn't sure when I needed to prioritize getting the stuff from an extra room and not, so.
Baby?
Which is why I need to go back and play some more. But what did you you like about the game?
Tomato fields forever. Speaking of that, so we were at Costco the other day. Yes.
Oh, health is only the... Yes, it is beautiful. It's... For some reason, every time I look at that game, Have a Nice Death, it kind of reminds me of when I feel like when I'm looking at, God, what is the name of that game with the cups? Can't think of the fucking name of the game. Why? You know what I'm talking about, right, Nord? That hard game? Because the cartoon aspect of, like, Have a Nice Death is what drew me to it. And it reminds me of that old school, like, cartoon feeling, which is why I was drawn to it. Yeah, with the cups. The cup characters. What's the name of the game? I don't fucking know right now. Cuphead! Cuphead! Oh my god. Cuphead. Yeah, yeah. I'm just like, what? Can't even think of the name of the game. But when I look at Have a Nice Death, that's what I think of as Cuphead, because it's that old cartoony feel. And I used to like watching those old cartoons when I was a kid, so like Betty Boop and reminds me of Have a Nice Death for some reason. I don't know why. Cartoons like that. You get a Hollow Knight vibe from it. I was interested in Hollow Knight, but then I saw somebody play it, and I think something about the map stuff made me not interested in it. But Hollow Knight, though, itself is, I would say, is gorgeous. But I definitely don't get that cartoony vibe, like old school cartoony vibe from it, which for some reason, games like that I always am drawn to for some reason. It's hard. There's very little fast travel, and they literally tell you nothing in Hollow. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't think Hollow Knight's for me. No. No, sir. We watched a friend play it, and then I was like, I don't really think I would be into this. Especially how many times I saw my friend go back and forth. I was just like, I really don't think I like this. Like,
Oh yeah, I was saying, so speaking of tomato fields forever, somebody at Costco, we went in, because this is like what I always dreamed about, was being middle class and having a Costco card. But they they like the name of some of the stuff in our area, and so we were talking about that, and then she was like, "Hold on, let me take a look at some of your stuff." And so she did a full background search on our account, and it turns out we have it cashed our checks like on a couple different years from Costco. So
Oh
they
yeah.
they gave us $244,
Yeah, I remember you came out of the store
and
and
I
you
was
were
like,
like,
"Wow,
yeah.
wowee!" So that was good news. We're gonna have to. So I guess that was one fairly big positive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember because you came back and you were like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I really wasn't. Oh, did you already? You already get all rocks? All right. Those who want to rock, go somewhere else. As he did not see entertainment joke at all.
I heard it.
Yeah, but you were not entertained. That was very much obvious.
I was watching what you were doing rather than listening to what you were joking about.
Meandering about.
Yeah.
Go ahead and all right. Housing's good. Everything's good. I mean, they're just popping out babies left and right, and we're building houses left and right, and kind of keeping up.
I mean, I was kind of bitching about my my hip earlier. You know, like, oh, it sucks.
Like
I'm
old
only,
people do.
yeah, I'm at like 75% with my hip injury. Like, I was kind of bitching about it, but honestly, it's really not that bad because like it got to 75% in like a week's time. I think that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you recovered pretty well.
I try to be positive. Sometimes it's hard. Like I tend towards being a little pessimistic, but I'm sorry I can't have like sunshine and rainbows always coming out of my ass. I'm just not that way.
That has not been proven.
Like I'm just not that way. I mean, I try to be as positive as I can be. I try to be like, you know, there are times when I feel like I'm doing my best, but sometimes I'm not. And I think after this week, I'll be honest, I think I was a little bit more pessimistic than I normally am.
Put everything back there. Let's... If you could just finish breaking down the quarry, I can rebuild it over here. Maybe I'll just tell it to build over there. That way we can push getting through all this stone a little bit faster. How many do we need? 40? Yeah, 40. Okay, so that's going well.
This is like a super cozy city builder, but I feel like this mission for us at first was a little bit stressful.
Yeah.
At first.
I really had to jump all around to find out ways to have the food.
Yeah.
It was not happening.
So just because we say it's cozy, that does not mean... Well, I mean, maybe it's easy for somebody else, but it does not mean it was easy for us.
Okay. Everything feels nice and balanced. On track to get all the achievements.
I realized something about myself this week, too.
What did you realize,
well,
Hazzy?
I realized that I'm probably dealing with, like, performance anxiety. You told me that! And I just kind of, like, meh. What? It can't be. I stream. There's no way I'm dealing with performance anxiety. You know what I mean? But it's not true. Because I was talking to you about it, and so I saw... What made me realize it is, like, I was on Twitter, and I saw one of the people who, I think, like, we know each other because we both played WoW, and they were saying that they went back to WoW and they were raiding, and they were shaking while they were raiding because they were dealing with the performance. And, you know, I had that problem when I went back to raiding with WoW, and on top of, like, playing in front of people when I was streaming. I dealt with that too. I was, like, really shaky. It was really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized I'm dealing with the performance anxiety in the sense of, like, because, like, since you're having kind of like a sleep issue thing, and then some of the streams I might have to stream without you, because I'm so used to streaming with you. When you're not here, I don't know why, but I feel like there's a block. There's, like, a mental block when I'm streaming and you're not here for me. And so I think it's just, I think you're right, because you were the one that mentioned that, but I didn't even think about it being performance anxiety until I saw that tweet, and I'm like, maybe I am dealing with performance anxiety, but I'm not shaking or anything like I did when I was playing WoW, but...
Follower doesn't have a home. I am just cranking out homes as fast as they can be built, and it's not keeping up. But,
and you got optional too, Nord. I'm so proud of you.
So, we hit it. We just need to survive 35 days. So we just need to stay alive for 5 more days, which we have everything already done.
Do it. Let's stay alive.
It's just a matter of living. Throw in another house just in case. This one's empty, this one's empty, and we'll have another one just... Yeah, this works. I could optimize some stuff a little bit more, but it all feels good. Again, I can make this more tomato-y.
Yeah.
That's important.
Oh, and then here's the other thing I found out too. I need to find a game that I can play when you're not here, because I deal with, like, so you weren't here, and I was playing Shadow Tactics and Valheim with well, I was playing Shadow Tactics by myself. I couldn't remember any of the controls because I didn't play for weeks. I don't know how many weeks. Maybe it'd been a month. I don't know. I couldn't remember any of the controls, and I'm like, okay. So I sat there, kept trying, and, you know, quick save. I kept pressing F5 even when I was trying to load.
Yeah. That issue.
They had said, time for story adventures. Like, yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I don't know what it is. Like, I lose my patience if it's something that's like, oh, it's something I gotta physically figure out. And I used to pride myself in streaming games that I'm bad at, and I didn't have any performance anxiety over it. But now I'm just like, I don't have the patience for doing it, and doing it in front of people. It's just, I don't know what my issue is anymore. When I started streaming, I wasn't streaming with Nord either, so a lot of time, I mean, sometimes I was, but a lot of times I wasn't, and I was streaming, like, games that are kind of hard for me, and I was cool with it. But now I'm just like, I do not have the patience to do this at all. So yeah, maybe some story. It's gotta be some laid back story games, not super hard freaking puzzle games or any shit. Like just. And then when I played with that guy, which I like playing with that guy though, I didn't have patience to figure out how we were gonna survive getting our bodies after we had died. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Well, you also had some stressful I mean, it's, you know,
Yeah.
not easy having.
Oh, we talking about also like Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Dude, I
I like
wanted
that
to
game so much more than I like its community.
I wanted to like. I don't have the patience for it even off stream anymore, but I think it's because I used to watch Lethal Frag play it, and he made a good point, and I think that after I heard his point, my brain was just like, you know what, fuck it. You ever like subconsciously done that with something because somebody made a good
One more
point,
day.
and then your brain is like, fuck this, because this logically doesn't make any sense. Because Lethal Frag had said something like, why, like, I'm already playing it, I played it all, but why would I keep playing? Why am I going to keep playing this game when it's like, it just keeps getting harder and you're not like it's chance, and he's just like, it starts feeling more frustrating over time rather than, you get stronger. Like in other games, you get stronger as a character.
Yeah.
And that's not the case with Slay the Spire, because as you level up, well, when I say level up, I mean climb the ascension ranks, the game gets harder. So he had said that, like, why do I want to climb the ascension levels? Because the game just gets really. I mean, he was at level 20.
Yeah.
But it's like the game's like super hard. It's not fun anymore. And I know what he's talking about because I get that. And then so after I heard that, I subconsciously was like, no. Yay! High five. You did it.
Thank you.
So
Let's take a look at the next level, see what it's like. Because it seems like you do 2 levels per hero or whatever they are, per person. But he's got a decent looking house again. So let's see if it's somebody new, and if they give us a. Yep. All right. The Wicker Bread Man. The festival is upon us. We need to build the idol before the storm hits us. This is an intimate and sacred ritual. We should exercise restraint. So we have 100 days, which is substantial. I mean, that last one was 35 days, and we went over the population that we needed by 10. So we're doing all right.
yeah.
Build the Wicker Bread Man. Optional. Don't have more than 14 followers at a time. What? I just got so mad at this one and gave up on the optional. Yeah, that don't have more than 14 at a time. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something I want. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, okay, so we can unlock a windmill. So I'm assuming we can grow wheat, and then with the windmill we can turn it into flour. And yep, bakery, turning it into bread. That makes sense. Produces organic bread from wheat. Yum. Wheat field unlocked. Place this field near a farm to grow wheat used to make bread. Alright. Taking a look around here. That's not a lot of arable land. Really?
Yeah, that's really small.
And you start with not that many. What do we got? We got stone. All sorts of junk going on over here. So this is the ritual. You need 90 loaves of bread, 20 logs, and build it up. All right.
You mind the stone that's everywhere?
Yeah. Oh, hey, and we start with a bakery. That's not bad. So, yeah. This doesn't look too bad. As far as it being fun. As far as it being hard, I'm gonna take Jade's word on it. So, we got to check this out today. It was a fantastic opportunity brought to us by the Indie Game Collective.
Yeah, thank you,
Ah,
IGC, so much for
the
that.
IGC. There we go.
Thank you so much for the key. Thank you, Devs, for working with IGC so we can share this with their community. If you like the way this game looks, please go to the link that I think. Are you putting in, or you want me to? Here, I'll do it.
I'm looking at Jebediah here.
Oh, Jebediah. What's it say about him? Very serious man. He has some very interesting ideas and some truly interested followers. His town is home to a very peculiar festival. Okay.
All right,
Anyways,
Jebediah.
go to that Steam link and wishlist the game. I know everybody's always like, why does everyone always say wishlist, wishlist? Well, I mean, it helps the devs because, like, that's how their games get seen over on Steam, is if you wishlist it, it kind of like pushes it up so that other people can see it. So they're always hollering at you to wishlist it. But also, that's a tracking link. So it'll also let them know that you've found the game through IGC, which would be really cool if you did that. So yeah, please do that.
And that continues to keep that whole thing in a an ever inspiring better cycle, where more people hear about it and more people get interested, and then there's more indie games coming into play.
And go follow IGC and one of their various platforms.
Yeah,
that
and you know it's good people because it's Hazzy and Jade, and then for some strange reason they allow me.
You're good. Yeah. You're good.
Okay.
Anyways, we are gonna try to be back tomorrow because we have, like, in our backlog we have one more showcase that we want to get done. That Nord's supposed to play. That's why I'm saying maybe tomorrow. It depends on how Nord's feeling. And what time and stuff like that. But we will be playing Final Profit, a shop RPG.
Yep.
So we'll be doing that hopefully tomorrow. If you don't see us tomorrow, you'll see us eventually. So yeah.
So let's see how capitalism goes.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all later.
Hopefully we won't have any subprime something.
Yeah. Let's see y'all later. Please take care. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Sleep tight.